I appreciate that. Here, I'm pulling up the enemy skill locations because I need to get all of them. Did I get the Choco Buckle? Oh, we gotta go to the Chocobo farm. I need a better guide for this one. That one was pretty stink ass. Wait, there was one in Hojo's. Did we get that? Oh wait, no, that was just the materia itself. Enemy skill locations. Triple is 50%. I mean, yeah, triple is better than double. Okay, we need the skills themselves, not the materia. Oh, we can get Frog Song. Is there no just like list? Enemy skill list. It's got to be out there. Someone has to have this. This guide, it's on Steam. Where is just a picture? I don't need the materia. I need to fight the dudes. I already have the manipulate materia. Okay. What's near Costa del Sol? Nobody's saying Costa del Sol. That's weird. Did they miss it? Well, this is already literally the first one, and it's not even here. Choco Buckle is OP, but hard to get. We're gonna get it. Did they really not just have a list of this? Small frog. Oh, the frog was where was the frog at? Where was that frog at? It's like hot in this room. I don't know why it's so hot in this room. We'll turn the AC on out there. The frog was over by the tiny Bronco, which is near Yuffie. Yeah, Einstein. Yeah, it was. You're right. It's way over there, though. How do I get Choco Buckle? Okay, it says I'm live on YouTube. Thank you, dog. Choco Buckle. The big chocobo. In the grasslands area. Time and money. Yeah, we're gonna come back to that then. Thank you for face fuchsia tongue out. I forget the exact circumstance on how you do a specific level of chocobo, which you know it appears because it's got specific enemies near it, and you have to like feed it. Yeah, that's what I was just reading. I was like, dang. Am I about that? Oh, we gotta go to Junon. I guess we could take the tiny Bronco. Should we just go get the? We could take the ferry. No, let's just go to the tiny Bronco. So I gotta go drive to the tiny Bronco. You know, the only reason I really had this car was because I wanted to go back to the Gold Saucer in the desert area. You have to have this to traverse over there. So FF7 stand. The landworm. What do they give me though? Swallow? Do I want swallow? Can I get swallow from it? Or just because they give me turbo ethers? That's probably what it was. It was probably because I wanted turbo ethers. Bro. You don't give me anything, do you? I don't think they do. Well, let's find out. You could just run away 2,222 times. You get your characters to 9,999 HP. That's an insane attack. That's like the best version of Kate Sith times 3. Thanks for healing me, dude. I also need to kill more dudes with Aerith, so this is fine. Look at this big guard. On-demand Lucky Sevens is crazy, and I would love to have that. Look at that. Big guard. It's so good, it cut out the audio for a second. Couldn't manipulate. That means you have nothing. I've survived my second July 4th in the service industry. Matthew, I'm very proud. It's too big. It's the capture card. I have to use this older capture card for the PS3. But it's fine. It's not like super problematic. That's one of those like way off when upgrades I'd like to get. It's just not that important right now, if I'm being a bean about it. The big one is, of course, the PC. After that, I don't know if I want a new mic or if I want a new camera. Probably camera, because the mic seems to be running like fine. Camera works, obviously, but it could be crispier. It could be crispier. Camera, 100%. 100%. White Wind's another great enemy skill. Absolute classic blue mage. Where do I go to get said thing? Let me Google it. Thank you for getting your daily guy. Oh, that guy. The grassy plains of Junon. Perfect. That's where we're going. The bird, yeah, that bird bug thing that reminds me of like Halucha. Maybe I could take that. Let's see. No. Matthew, we finished Justice League Unlimited, and now we're watching Young Justice. It's not only his first time watching this season, but it's my first time watching Young Justice. The super tight turn in the drive-thru at least dented. Wait, what? Like, what? Are you okay? Oh, we also have to go to the Mithril Cave. Right? Because we gotta get... That's how we get the thing for Aerith's... The mithril. Yeah, we didn't... I don't know if we picked it up. That may have been where my my game glitched out. Do you guys remember when my game glitched out? Did we get that? Did we get the thing to give? Did we do that? Hold up. It's for Aerith's limit. The mithril item. Did we get the mithril item? Did I pick it up? What do you guys think? I did not pick it up. I would have it here, right? So I gotta go back there. Yeah, we have to go right now. We have to go right now that we have the buggy. So again, we have to go back to Junon. It was one of the early things we bonded over. How do you like the penultimate episode of Justice League Unlimited? What happened in the last episode of Justice League Unlimited? It was God, why can't I remember his name? Apocalypse guy. What's his death? Darkseid. Yeah. That was fine. Honestly, I think the third season was probably the worst season of Justice League Unlimited. The last few episodes were kind of them trying to put a cap on everything, and I don't think they succeeded necessarily in like the way I would have wanted them to. But they were all fun. I like them still. Still. If you ever watched Mask of the Phantasm, a watch party, it's one of the if not Kevin Conroy's best performances. I don't know anything about it. Lurk from Worm. How you going, Viz? I hope Worm's going okay. Justice League Unlimited is Waller wanting there to always be a Batman. Well, I've not seen Batman, what was it? Beyond? So it kind of felt like an odd episode to include in Justice League, but I understand that it was kind of a cap on that show that never really got that. So that is cool. I don't like the third season because they stopped showing people I liked and focus on some weird choices. I liked some of the characters they showed I really liked. I think obviously. Like I love seeing more of a Question. I gotta go around the other way because I get my tiny Bronco. I mean, it's cool that they did it. Again, I just haven't watched that show and I'm not really like eager to watch it. Not that I never would, but I'm not going out of my way right now to check it out. Drake, where's Diana? Yeah, they really didn't have her. I really did not like that episode where they had the girls fighting each other. That just felt like such a weird episode. I don't think I can get anything here. Well, we're not getting anything. Yo, dudes, how you going? How you going? It's kind of stinka. I think it was made even more stinka just by it being towards the end. Again, it was so weird. Like, I felt like the last few episodes I really disliked. I really liked the episode where they get summoned into like 3,000 years in the future. I don't like Hawkman. I did not like his addition into, wait, aren't the frogs right here? I didn't like his addition into Unlimited. I thought that was not cool. Shadow Thief I thought wasn't very interesting. No frogs. I didn't like what they did with Supergirl personally. I'm okay with her making, obviously, but I didn't like it at all actually with Brainiac. I was not really about it. Yeah, I hated it. I was like, these guys suck. These guys suck so hard. They had to summon dudes from like 3,000 years prior to clean up their mess. Like, sorry, dude, that's on you, big dog. That's on you to figure out. I thought that was some stink from a butt. Not about it at all. They're watered down jackasses. I think one of my favorite things from Justice League Unlimited Season 3 was when Lex, he'd had enough of Grok and he was like, I've had enough of this stupid stuff. After your big master plan was to turn everybody into an ape, I was gonna wait on this, but not anymore. Your time is up. I was like, finally. And he was like, what is your plan? Make everybody bald? I thought that was so funny. I have a really important announcement to make. Are you sitting down? You may want to be. Let me get situated. Let me get situated. All right, I'm sitting down. I'm seated. Jesse, thank you for the good vibes. I supremely need that, actually. How are you? Wait, do I already have Frog Song? Here it is. Jeff, happy 4th to the Jeff. How are you today? I like Lex in season 3, actually. I thought it was really funny. I thought it was really funny. I didn't love him, especially towards the end. I was kind of like, God, let this Brainiac thing go, dude. But I get it. Oh no, do I already have Frog Song? I must have it already, right? Don't they have an ability? You mean Lex Luthor? I liked when Wally and him swapped bodies. I thought it was really funny. I was telling Alina, because we were talking about, Alina was showing me some of the comics at the store, and I was like, man, I kind of want to pick up. I was like, I want to read some of these comics. I thought some of the Absolute ones looked really cool, actually. I thought the Absolute Flash looked like it'd be really cool. And then I know I'm going against my word here. I was like, don't tell Matthew, because he'll try to tell me like the ones I gotta read, and I'm like, I have no opinion on anything. Yo, Zargon, how you going? Never seen you stream before. Hope you're having fun. I am having fun. How are you going? I'm here trying to get a lot of the enemy skills. I also want to get Aerith's limit up. So we're having a blast here. How are you going today? Sadly, not Murica Day here no more. It's Murica Day here for quite some time. So you could, if you're about that life, be about that life. For us though, we just we saw the Backrooms extended version. Not to be rude or anything, you're pretty cute. You're kind of playing this game suboptimally. Thank you for suboptimally with the Jeff Rainbow Kappa. Shay, how are you today? It's so funny because when Grod's plan was to make everyone Munka, I was like, is he serious? That's the fucking stupidest thing. And then immediately Lex was like, I've had enough. And I'm like, yes! I was so perplexed. I was like, why are they letting the Munka be in charge? It's not that he can't be in charge because he's a Munka. It's that he's so limited in his vision. He's like, I've put together this legion of evil and I'm gonna turn everybody into a Munka. And I'm like, that's it? That's your big plan? What would you do if you had a giant Moogle like Kate Sid's big old Moogle plush? I would ride that thing to work every day. Actually, you've never seen me at work. I'd be going on adventures. I would love to have giant Moogle. I want the plush for that giant Moogle. I want the Bring Arts figure because they haven't done a play arts of Kate Sid. I want it. I want all of them on my shelf. I needs it, but it's money that I don't necessarily want to spend, even though I could, but I don't want to. I want it on my shelf. Oh, Lufia 2. You know, I hear great things about Lufia 2 over the first one. Not that the first one's bad, but I hear that the second one's really a lot better. That's Grodd. He claims to be so smart that the apes are more intelligent, and then he tries to make people into apes all the time. Just finished some editing. What's the 7 plan? I'm trying to get all of the everything I want right now. So I'm trying to get Aerith's final limit. We're quite a ways off, actually. I have to kill more dudes with Aerith. I think you have to kill like 80 guys with Aerith to get the next one. Yeah, you can see it up top there. Limit level 2. And I want to get the enemy materia that I want to get. So we have to get the mithril from the old guy. That's what I'm about. Unoptimized actions. I do find them amusing. I'm not sure if you were aware. Art of War is gain on 2. Art of War is gain on 2. I love unoptimized actions. That's why I'm playing with Kate Sith. Sometimes I forget that Kate Sith is just a robot. We were just talking about this, that Kate Sith is an inspired robot. You know, I didn't even check if I have that. I didn't even check if I had that ability from the frogs. I just kind of started attacking again. Here, let me check. Let me check. Yo, thank you for suggesting that to me throwing. Wait, was it Trine? That's Trine isn't the ability, right? So we have to get the frog one. Is this to beef her up for endgame? Yeah, I'm trying to beef Aerith up for endgame so that she can be there to help us. I'm really gonna need her there. Thank you for the suggestion. Robit spoilers? It's not a spoiler. Yo, we got it. Was that it? Was that it? Was that the thing? Level 3? Yo, we got it. Perfect. We got level 3. It's not a thing yet? No issue. No issue. I'm curious about it. Yeah, Alina was talking to me about some of the DC comics, and I was like, you know, I feel like outside of how I enjoy Ultimate Spider-Man specifically, I feel like I'd be more inclined to get into DC over Marvel, if at all. And not to say that I will like get into it a lot, but more than not at all. This brings you back 20 plus years. It's a great freaking game, dude. It's a freaking great one. What's you still love it? What do I gotta do for Kate Sith? I forget. I think it just happens, right? It just happens later on. Yeah, we get it later on. He has to get 40 kills. He hasn't even gotten 40 kills yet, dude. I don't remember the exact number. We got this. We got this easy. It's not a spoiler. First thing they say when you call out spoilers. It's not a big spoiler. It was so beneath me that I didn't mind that it was a spoiler. I don't care. I love DC more and find the heroes easier to indulge in. I know more of them versus Marvel guys, but I love DC. I think you'd enjoy reading more about them if you wanted to. And I do. I really do. I got that $5 off. Turns out that it wasn't actually the last fantasy. I cannot believe you just spoiled this for me. What do you mean it's not the last fantasy? My first Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy IV. I love these early ones. Am I stuck? Where am I? Oh, I'm not in the car. That's why I was like, why am I not moving? I have to get the frog to hit me with a certain ability. I love all Final Fantasy. I've said this. I have never played a Final Fantasy game I disliked. They're not all of the same quality, but I love them all for different reasons, or sometimes the same reason. I just think they're big good. Okay, so I got a kill with Aerith and I got a kill with Kate Sith. Is Aerith actually still alive and actually chilling at a beach drinking coconut water because she already did her part and thought the gang could handle everything out without her? Yes, actually, that's factual, and they're going to reveal that in the Dear Destiny novel that comes out next year. That's what your mom said. Dang! I don't collect comics anymore except DC Pride. I just got this year's Dream Girl series. I'm so excited. Spoiler, Batman says trans rights. Are you kidding me right now? There's no way the Batman said something so epic. I like DC because many of the characters are allowed to feel like comic book characters, where Marvel makes incredibly human and relatable characters. Stan Lee literally said that Peter Parker was designed to where anyone could be him since he's that relatable. I think that's a cool thing, but I was telling Alina this when after we watched Supergirl, just in the general sense of like talking about Justice League Unlimited, is that I really like that they feel like superheroes, you know, like I like that it kind of feels silly at times or very comical. Like it doesn't have to be like so literal. And like Alina also says, was telling me, I like that they can exist in these fictitious places. It's not like, all right, I'm in New York all the time. You know, it's okay to be somewhere that's not real. I exist in the YouTube now. JV, thank you for existing just anywhere. Batman Animated gave us this stupidity that is Condiment King. I didn't realize that show came out before even the animated Superman. I immediately bounced off of 3. I'll revisit it in the not too distant future. I liked 3, but it is probably one of my least preferred FF titles, which is weird because I loved the beginning of it. Just like toward the end game, I was like not super about it in the same sense. 14 is solid, definitely has great nostalgia. I think that's one of the best things about 14 is how it brings in all of these earlier instances, bosses, familiar locations, music, and it allows you to just be about them. They don't always all land the same way, but I really do like that, honestly. A lot of the music too is just so freaking good, like the way they reimagined them. So Soken's really good in that regard. You think I'd like Silver Age comics? Why? Had a detox after Final Fantasy 14 Moogles? Play some Crystal Chronicles. That'll make you appreciate Moogles again. I like the little post Moogles, but nothing quite hits for me visually like the 12 Moogles, honestly. The Nightfall comics, there's even an Easter egg on the back computer about the animated series. Rip Arlene Sorkin since talking about how, I don't know who that is. Was that like the original character, voice, artist, story writer? I don't know. I'm not, I like literally am not, I don't know much about any comic at all. Can you actually explain what Kate Sith is? I can. Sure, I can. She voiced in the Batman the Animated. Okay, thank you. I didn't know that. The music in 14 is like you said. Yeah, Masayoshi Soken is like amazing in that regard. You know, not every song is my favorite song, but I mean, it's got so many tracks. The output is insane. Do you know Alahi? Speaking of not the best song, that is a funny meme though. No, you don't want to getting any frogs anymore. What's up with that? They are on Spotify. That's true. Tactics Advance, Mont Blanc is peak Moogle. Well, I gotta play Tactics Advance, and I gotta play Tactics Advance 2. I also have to play Evilise Chronicles. I've only played base. I've only ever played base. Tactics. You don't like Lahi? It's fine. Wait, I think I need Frog Jab, right? I can't tell which one I'm hitting. Is this Cloud? That wasn't the one I needed. Darn it, I needed Frog Song. There we go. Is this the right guy? I can't tell. I can't do it anymore. Manipulation wore off. Darn it. Maybe you just haven't heard it recently? Look, I will glaze Final Fantasy forever. That is in itself a complete statement, but also it's just fine. I feel like the songs in 14 that get all of the backing are probably not my favorite ones. Well, now I'm all frog, so now it doesn't even matter. Now it doesn't even matter if I manipulate him, because now I just gotta punch him. Goodness. I shoulda. I love his remix. I really like this one from Final Fantasy 3. I thought was really good. It's for the final dungeon. The way they reworked it was really good in 14. Of the absolute books, I think I'd enjoy Martian Manhunter the most because it's a very high concept. I'm about it. Like, they honestly, seeing them all at the store, they all looked interesting. I was asking if you would mind explaining what Kate Sith is. I feel like I never really got it. Okay, I can absolutely do that. So Kate Sith is a robot. Actually, it is a robot created by Reeve Twesty, I believe that's his full name, who is the director of like urban and land development, something like that within Shinra. He's a suit that works within Shinra, but he has sympathy for, you know, people that oppose Shinra. And he is the one that we see more human aspects of Shinra. You know, they're not all black and white. They're not all evil. He's actively trying to do good. You know, we see this expressed a few times. We see this when Platefall happens immediately. In the next scene where they're in a meeting, he's like talking to the board members there that it'll cost, you know, like 9 billion gil or whatever to reconstruct Sector 7. And they're like, no. And he like freaks out about it. Well, he doesn't freak out about it, but he, you know, he's like, huh? How come he's so appalled? How could we not want to do good by the people? But yeah, so like is being said, Cait Sith is specifically the cat. The thing underneath it is a giant Moogle toy thing that he rides upon. Cait Sith is the cat. It's Reeve's eyes and ears on the floor, so he can do more like covert things. Initially, Cait Sith was at the Gold Saucer doing fortune telling, kind of spying on things and reporting back to Reeve. Reeve has this ability, and this is not touched upon in the game, but this is actual. Reeve has this ability. He's an inspire. He can inspire inanimate objects, in this case, Cait Sith, Ketchi, if you will, catch it, to come to life. And that is what allows him to walk around and have a personality. Now, Reeve does, I was talking to Alina about this, and I was doing more research on it because I wanted to be correct. Reeve does take direct control of Cait Sith and talks through him. And there's a scene later on, we'll see, he puts on an accent with Cait Sith, and then he slips up when, I believe, talking to Scarlet. He uses like the wrong voice and is like kind of reveals himself. But that being said, Cait Sith does act autonomously without Reeve. It's not like hyper specific what happens, but it's kind of like, think about Cait Sith kind of going on autopilot, you know, whether it's these battles or it's just kind of like normal moments. Reeve might not always be there because obviously he has a job to do and he has pretenses to put on. But via this inspire ability of Reeve that they don't really touch upon, it's only accessible honestly through one of the Ultimanias that's never been translated. Reeve just has this ability. Yes. Reeve just has this supernatural ability to animate things, and it's not really touched upon, and I would love for them to touch upon it more. It's actually strange that they haven't. In fact, because it's not included in the original game, it does lead to this thought that he's just like at all times directly remote controlling him via like something and like looking in through his eyes, but that's like not the truth. Yeah, he's that guy. But because he inspires life into him and he's animated and he's a robot, that's how he's able to like explode and come back with the same personality, because Reeve is somewhere piloting him or allowing him to act autonomously. Yeah, he gets to kind of put out his actual desires outside of his forced upon Shinra activities into Cait Sith, and that's why we named him Reeve Chu, because Cait Sith Chu would not fit. I love Dragon Song. Yeah, Dragon Song is really good. If anyone starts reading Swamp Thing, I need to know. Did they do anything with that recently? What's up, Hushu? Yeah, I would love for them to expand on that and expound on that idea. Because it really is just like a footnote. It's like Reeve has this supernatural ability to inspire. What's like Alina said, like, why is he a wizard? It's like, oh. He just is. He's being free and RPing his OC, and it's awesome. Just has this ability as a nice and common Final Fantasy thing, huh? Yeah, I mean, like, if you need it expanded on, like, I would love for it to be expanded on. I would love to learn more about it. But, like, if it bothers you that it just exists, then I guess it bothers you. But it's one of those things. It doesn't bother me. I can acknowledge that, like, huh, that's weird. Anyway, I always give it a pass for writing regardless. 100%. Same. Big same. Can't hear anything but hello. This is for Star Stink. This is for Star Stink. We got to get the frog song, and then we can finally continue on. I can get out of this grassy plain and we can go to the Junon region. But I actually, that's one thing that I really do actually like in the remake game is how Kate Sith is, ooh, excellent. Is, oh, actually, this sucks. Actually, this is terrible. Here, I mean, this is awful. Okay. Use big guard. Never mind. Thank you for the follow. They are anonymous. Here, manipulate somebody. Maybe I should take them all out except for one. You think? I think I should take them all out except for one of them. I do wonder if they'll talk about it in Revelation. I hope so. I really hope so. Here, manipulate that guy. Oh my god, I cannot get this one frog. Oh my god, I cannot target him. He's right there. Thank you for the follow. Okay, cool, we got him. But I'm trying to manipulate. Here, attack sleepy guy. Come on, there we go. Could be explained through Maka. Could be material he just has. Could be some special thing he just does. Who knows? Well, Kate Sith does have that manipulate. That manipulate materia slotted into him initially. Here, we gotta get rid of all these other ones, and there's only one left. Perfect. Now just don't hit Cloud, because he will counter you. Oh, he's eating Cloud? Perfect. That should give us Frog Song, right? Yeah! Okay, we got it. We can go. We don't have to do this anymore. Currently, there's Swamp Thing 89 as the last part of the story was canceled in the 80s without getting finished. I mean, it's cool they're continuing it now. He's the Justice League Unlimited comic I started the other day. Helped save the Amazon, even if it's not Alec, it's Levi, the more recent Swampy. I didn't realize there were numerous ones. You've obviously played 7 before. How many times have you beat it? Not that many, honestly. Not that many. That's why I, like, so often will forget, like, gameplay mechanics of 7. I'm definitely more, like, in tune with the story over knowing, I guess, like, specific thing, like, oh, what enemy has what, or whatever. Not that many times at all. But I spent a lot of time thinking about it and talking about it. And it's been a big part of my life for a long time. He's done a lot of supplemental research. I've definitely done my reading. And my thinking. That worked. Yeah, it was a perfect situation. I remember being blown away by, oh, that's not the guy. I was thinking this was that other guy. This isn't the guy I need. This isn't the guy I need at all, actually. Let's see if I can get him. I remember being blown away about Reeve and Kate Sith moving on their own in Dirge. I know, that's why I'm so excited to get into freaking Dirge of Cerberus again. I don't know why I pronounce it Cerberus. Because I wanna see all of that. No! I don't think we can learn Grand Punch from him. Parliament of Trees, when necessary, will choose someone to become the new avatar of the green, the elemental force of plants. You really like Swamp Thing. That's really cool. That's really freaking cool. Hey, I'm down. They don't take that long to read. I'd even go check out, if I really like something, I could even see us go into like the shop and get into singles. Where's the tiny Bronco? Drake, where's the tiny Bronco? Excluding FF7, what is your favorite Final Fantasy game? It's either 15, 13, or 5. I know those are strange ones to pick, but I can rationalize all of them. 15, I played at a time in my life that I feel like I really resonated with it. And I feel like the emotional highs of that game, you know, everything that's absent from that game notwithstanding, they really hit with me. And the music sits with me forever. Like, I think 15 has the best soundtrack, personally. Overall, not specific songs, maybe, or maybe the other way, maybe specific songs versus the overall. 13, I think, has some of the best characters, and the story via the data log specifically of the first game is so good. I'm a lore guy. I love reading about the lore. The data log in 13 is so good. So good. And I recognize you shouldn't have to read the data log to learn everything about the game. That's why it's my take on it. And I can recognize that's probably not the best system for like the general audience, but for me, I loved the data log. So I really loved 13 personally. That last boss is some bullshit though. I mean, like having an insta kill move that you can only mitigate it. You cannot stop it in its entirety is just terrible. And then 5 is just like immaculate fantasy vibes. I think 5 is like one of the best, just like straightforward. This is a fantasy game in like the truest sense. And the highs are really good. The characters are really, really fun and exciting. And I really resonated with that one also. I think it's just like a good, like, this is an evil guy for the sake of being evil. Music's amazing. 5 is so good. Don't sleep on 5. And it has, in my opinion, the best job system in any Final Fantasy game. 5 has the best job system, in my opinion. That's why I like those ones. Shame you can't get Grand Punch. It's a shame. I would love to punch some dudes in the face. I always tried to make a maxed out save, leveling to max, beating every boss. I think I should probably keep something like that, just so I can go fight whomever if I wanted to. Granted, I don't have that, but maybe I should, you know? I don't think I get anything from this guy, but let's find out. I have this as my GG for a reason, because you love it. 15 is yours too? I think it's great. It's not bad, just blew its story, IMO, could have been amazing. Yeah, 100%, I totally resonate with that. You know, like, Luna Freya needed much more time to be shown. Some of those, like, all of those DLCs should have been included in the base game. It's the biggest shame of all time that the game got axed before all of its DLC got finalized. It's an incomplete story. It sucks that you have to get it through the book, and even then it's a lesser version of what it probably would have been. But you know, all that aside, I still really love it. It resonated with me really, really hard, and it's a personal reason, but it's my personal list, so I'm not going to deny those things. It doesn't impede me from loving it irregardless. I think putting the off-road wheels in the Regalia is a crime against aesthetics. 14, I love the 04S raid just from how much I loved 5. We got slots. There you go. Kate Sith now has his second and final limit. Yeah, that's one of the things I'm really excited about going, because we're going back. It's been a very slow process and we haven't played it in several weeks, but we're going through and we're playing FF14 from the beginning. I've played all of it except for Dawn Trail. I've not played Dawn Trail. And it's really nice to see, even early on, how they've implemented like Final Fantasy 3 into the game. And I'm really eager to see more of those moments. Now let's get over to Junon. I think I could just go this way, right? What's up, bacon pancakes? I was just talking about pancakes. We were just talking about pancakes earlier today. I cannot go this way. We have to go through. I should have known better. Let's see if I can go this way. This is the wrong way. This is me going to like Wutai. Prompto, best boy. I love Luna Freya so much. I love Ignis. His DLC like really hit home for me. I really like Ignis. Oh no, did I go the wrong way again? Gamers, did I go the wrong way again? I think I did. Right, so I can't go that way. Can I go this way? Okay, I can. I think. Gamba! We gonna be Gamba. 4 was one of the ones that hooked me as well after 7, even if I don't exactly remember everything with it. Yeah, similarly, that's why I gotta replay 4. I mean, like, I love the Loporets and I love the freaking dwarves, although they're not introduced originally from that game. I think 4 has a lot of really cool things, and I need to play it again. I think Junon's behind me, right? Isn't it over there? This is for Condor. Isn't Junon like over here? Do I have to like get off? Isn't it right there? Hold up. Shouldn't it be right over there? Okay, it's right over there. Can I go around that way? I can't. I only played 6 and up. Well, 6 and up are really good. I don't think you're off for doing that. Okay, so we gotta go to the cave, which is up here somewhere. Oh, I need the freaking buggy. I didn't even bring the buggy, dude. I need the buggy to get to the thing, and I didn't even bring it. I brought the freaking... Bro, am I kidding me? Am I for real right now, dude? Like the higher ups were wondering how they can screw things up the worst way. 13.2 trailer brought up so much hype. I think there's a lot of things about 13.2 are like that are like really, really good, but the direction of 13 after 13, I'm not as much of a fan of. I still need to beat Lightning Returns. We were streaming it. Slogging me way through Dawn Trail. One day I will play Dawn Trail. I got the Pixel Remaster. It was interesting thinking about how I felt about each. I think the Pixel Remaster is one of the best things to ever happen to Final Fantasy because it's allowed so many people access to the NES and the SNES titles that never would have or would have put them off for whatever reason. It's given accessibility, it's given quality of life features, made them so much more accessible, and there's all around good times. I wish they would have included a lot of the extras from like the Game Boy or the PSP versions, but they're just superb and I love them. If I know anything about you, it's that I'm V's greatest glazier. And by V, I mean 5. I do know that. Sorry, I was thinking about Devil May Cry. I was like, really? Yeah, you love 5. You're always talking about how Bartz is like the strongest, X-Death is the most powerful. You love it, 100%. Oh, Versus 13. Yeah, Versus 13 is one of the weirdest things to never exist. And I really wish would have existed because it's just so cool. Out of the main boys, Ignis is my favorite. He's the coolest. 100%. 100%. Agree. No one likes Gladiolus. There is somebody loves Gladiolus, and forgive me if you're here, but I don't remember. Somebody really likes Gladio, and it's not me, but somebody really likes Gladio, and I think that's cool. Gladio needs some love. 5 perfected the jobs. I agree. I agree. That's probably why I don't like Ignis. He feels like he's that intentionally cool character like Conda from D. Grayman. Well, I've never really read D. Grayman, so I don't know much about that. There's some guy over here I need to fight. I don't know where. Camping Bros Simulator? You're not entirely off. This might be the guy. Let's see if I can manipulate him. Is that it right there? No. I remember seeing a lot of Gladiolus back when the game was the newest one. People loved Gladio. I wonder if it's because they thought he was like hot or something. I like the GBA versions. I would love to play them. I would love to play them. I was surprised I liked 2 more than I'd expect. We played 2 on stream very recently, like a few months ago. I think like early May, and I loved it. I didn't love how it concluded, just like I guess how simple it was, but I liked 2 a lot more than I was expecting. And God, the Emperor is one of my favorite Final Fantasy antagonists. He's so cool. Surely this is not the guy. There is somebody here though that gives me something. I realized after typing, I was like, I don't even know what that is. Oh, the giant bird. That's what it is. Thank you. Yeah, it's in this region though. Okay, let's just kill these dudes. Gladio's my second fave. Prompto, Gladio, Noctis, Ignis. Really? I thought Ignis was the best. I just really liked his commitment, I suppose. So without getting too specific. Ignis is my first fave. Dan, it's Prompto. I think I like, if I can include Noctis, I'd go Prompto, Noctis. Oh, sorry, Ignis, Prompto. No, Ignis, Noctis, Prompto, Gladio. Maybe Prompto over Noctis. I don't know. It's been a minute. Yeah, the Zemzalet, if I'm not mistaken, which is none of these guys. Imagine being invited to the King of Iron Fist tournament. They would never. I haven't played Tekken since Tekken Tag. On the PS2, my neighbor had it. I didn't even personally have it myself. Oh, Aranea, and then the others. if we're talking about characters outside of just the main cast of boys, sure. I do like Aranea, although it's mostly for vibes, because she really needed more time as well. But yeah. Noctis kind of went hard in Tekken 7. Yo, is that Tekken 7 character, Noctis? They gave him his own video game? That's crazy. This is not the guy. But let's manipulate him anyway and see what happens. I love Lunafreya, and obviously I love Aranea. I haven't met someone who disliked her, so I feel like that's a well duh. Yeah, and she also gets an additional hack because she is a Dragoon, which is a fan favorite character, or job, I should say. And anyone here agree with this theory that Aerith is Jenova? I would need some explanation onto this theory, because I do not think that is a valid. I shouldn't say valid. I disagree with that, but I would be curious to hear why. I think it's always interesting to hear why. Who's a character I could translate for me that's Kanda, the character meant to be cool to be cool? Sasuke Uchiha. Sasuke is like lame though. Like, he's trying too hard. Maybe that's the point you're trying to make. We are Jenova. What's up, Griffith? We are Jenova. That ain't me. That ain't me. Levi? Okay, I get that. That's a good one also. How do you feel about tactical RPGs like Final Fantasy Tactics or the Fire Emblem series? Thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you, Zargon, for that fresh one. I do appreciate that. I'm totally not even paying attention to the abilities I'm using right now. What do I think about tactical RPGs like Final Fantasy Tactics or Fire Emblem? I love them. I think Final Fantasy Tactics is actually, like, if I'm not including mainline Final Fantasy games, mainline numbered titles like I was talking about earlier, Tactics is absolutely one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. I think they're amazing. I don't have it. I need to get the Evilise Chronicles and play it. I've only played the PS1 version of Tactics and a tiny bit of the PSP War of the Lions version. I need to play Advance and Advance 2. I love tactic games. Fire Emblem, I haven't played that many Fire Emblem games, but I really like the ones I have played, and I was like trying to collect them all at one point, as well as Pokemon. I'd like to get back to that at some stage here. I'm really excited for the new one that's coming out, but I really like both of them. I think tactical RPGs are really fun. I need to play in more recent times Triangle Strategy. Have that one on the shelf. Need to finish playing Tactics Ogre. Really like that. Visually, I think Tactics Ogre is like really amazing. There's a lot of really great tactical RPGs. I'm interested to hear more, but definitely no. Yeah, I'm really interested though. I definitely think at least one of the Aerith apparitions at the end of Rebirth is Jenova projected. Oh, is that what we're talking about? Is that what we're talking about? Like, oh, okay. Sorry. I think I misunderstood the theory. I thought when you're saying, what do you think about the theory Aerith is Jenova, is that you meant like just in general, like at all times, which I disagree with. However, if you're talking about Jenova manipulating Cloud and company, mostly Cloud, via an Aerith projection, or a Sephiroth utilizing Jenova's manipulation, I actually really do think there's a lot of credibility to that. I think whether it's the end of Rebirth, I'm not entirely sure there, or if it's in the Revelation trailer, there's a lot of instances where we see a character, Sephiroth, well, there's not a lot, but there's enough instances where we see Sephiroth moving in such a way that leads me to think that it's probably a projection of Aerith onto Cloud at that exact time. Maybe possibly in order to get him to give him certain materia. We've seen him have the white materia in the Revelation trailer, so maybe that's how he gave it to him. I don't know for sure, but that I can agree with, or in the very least entertain. But sorry, I thought you were saying just in the general sense that like Aerith is Jenova, which I don't agree with. But what we're talking about now, yes. So yeah, what you're talking about there, I can agree with that one for sure. The Aerith hallucination only appears from Cloud's use of inflicted arm side after. Yeah, that is true. Although I also think that Aerith is showing herself to Cloud in order to transpose the idea to the player that Aerith still has a hand to play in the events of the game, because we know that, you know, Aerith through the live stream casts Holy, and that's how they're able to defeat Sephiroth ultimately into that meteor. But Aerith, once she's gone in the original game, is just gone, and when you show her physically, it kind of like better showcases this idea of her lingering will upon Cloud and how he feels toward that, and also again the impact she has still on the story going forward. So it's this similar train of thought as to why we're seeing Sephiroth more in remake as opposed to the original. But I definitely think there's a lot of credibility there talking about her possibly being a Jenova projection. This is the grassland area, yeah? Or would it be like this? Well, I guess we're gonna find out in a second. Oh, that's the guy! We found out. We found out. Immediately we found out. Now just don't attack Cloud. Okay, we got the manipulation. It's White Wind. Yes! Yes, do it! Do it on me! Hit me! Do it! Do it! Kill me! Yes! Perfect. Now we can pwn them. If Jenova travels from planet to planet, she influences and corrupts the minds of people around her. Aerith is awfully aware of the planet. She is a Cetra. Tactics was always my favorite game. The new version helps keep it near my top game of all time. The modern, I definitely need to get it. I definitely would love to get it and possibly even stream it. I mean, if I don't stream it, I probably won't get around to playing it. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. Okay, now we gotta get the card. I didn't realize I messed up. Wait, can I take the card? No. Hold on. Give me a second. This one. North of Junon. So yeah, I need to go up here. Up over there. So we're gonna have to get the buggy. The remake modern Final Fantasy make everything cloudy on purpose. 100%. 100%. It's supposed to be keeping a lot of mystery. And I think it's doing a really good job of that. What would you do if you woke up and that fat-headed carbuncle was looking you in your face? I would like push it away, punch it, scream, and then I get over it. And maybe I wouldn't hate it as much if it were real, but man, I'm not a fan of it. I definitely think Omni Aerith exists for sure. She may have to have her true death at the end of Revelation for it to be satisfying. I think Aerith's role will be much more visual than it ever has been. Okay, we gotta get the buggy over here. It'll be much more visual than it ever has been in FF7. And it will continue to be that way. Heals party for current HP. It's great. Here, I can even use it with Reeve Chew. Look at that. out of curiosity, do you have any general theories, ideas as to what Endgame may look like in Revelation? There's only so much we can grasp, but is there anything you personally feel confident in? We're gonna see a different version of Sephiroth at the end. It's not gonna, they're not gonna just do like Safer Sephiroth, because we've already fought that iteration of Sephiroth, right? So I feel confident, and maybe this is an obvious thing, I feel confident saying that the ending of Revelation is going to be ginormous. It's going to be a ginormous fight. I feel pretty confident that whatever Zack may be up to is going to have an aspect of it. I think, whoa, what am I doing? Whoa, boo 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 boo. I think maybe this is just me really grasping at straws, wanting it. I feel relatively confident that we're going to go back to Midgar and have to do something with Chadley. I know nobody wants to hear that. I think that's going to be something. I think we're gonna have to like free him possibly from Deep Ground. That's my thought there. I think Chadley is with Deep Ground. My conspiracy is that thank you for getting a daily guy, Red Dragon Sage. My conspiracy is that Genesis will be there. Although that is just a big conspiracy. I feel like the game will probably lead to a similar conclusion, but we might see a more put together version of Cloud. Like, I think based off of the interviews and stuff we've seen, I think they're probably going to go for a more outwardly positive ending. Now, the ending of the original Final Fantasy VII game is positive. But it kind of just skips, you know, 500 years, if I'm not mistaken, into the future and shows Red. And I think they're going to showcase more of the human side. I know they kind of like initially talked about having, you know, that in the original one, and then they jokingly talked about forgetting to put it in the game. Chadley Go. I'm gonna put that as my tag. Thank you. I think the ending will be more positive. Dare say I say more happy. I don't think that means that characters aren't going to be dead. That's not what I think. But I think it'll be more positive. Like, we may not have the need for an Advent Children, I suppose, if I'm getting that there. Sephiroth does die this time. Allegedly. Allegedly. Don't you mean Goatly? Kind of funny how making things cloudy has multiple meanings. I think we're gonna play as a character that isn't Cloud. I think we're gonna see like Tifa be the main character or something for a little bit, or maybe we'll just like see the ensemble cast situation because they'll be out of commission for a bit. Ultimate Safer Sephiroth, maybe I don't know specifically, but it'll be something else. Yo, here's my real conspiracy. At the very end of Final Fantasy VII Revelation, when the party is fighting Sephiroth, some new version of him, and we don't know exactly what's going to happen, everything seems grim. We don't know. Will the party make it? What is going to happen? How are we going to get through this? When all of a sudden, from the beyond, we hear this. There's a light. There's a light out in the distance. A key-shaped light. All of a sudden, you hear this music. Come in. That's right. The end of 7 Revelation brings it all back full circle. And from the beyond, from Quadratum or wherever he goes at the end of 3. It's Sora. Straight from Super Smash Brothers. Oh my god! They put Sora in Revelation and he defeats Sephiroth for real. And Cloud's depression is cured and everything is all better. Nothing bad ever happens ever again. I was joking, obviously. That's not gonna happen. And Cloud is matched with Vincent again. Let's go. Chadley's story isn't finished. It's not finished. They're gonna absolutely use him. I don't care for Genesis. That's okay. I'm just excited for GACT. One Nation under GACT. You know? The United States of GACT. Maybe like a super boss or something. Why do we want it to be positive? Oh, I didn't say we want it to be positive. I said I think they're going to make it positive based off of some of the interviews they've had and things they've said. But I think it's important actually for the story where the ultimate resolution is positive, for it to follow suit with that and remain true. It's not to say they can't still be messed up, because they are, absolutely. But it's not, I wouldn't call it like a negative ending. Will he be blonde instead? Is he gonna dye his hair? I don't know. You just take all my magic? Oh, I manipulated the wrong one. Can I manipulate this guy? He looks like an interesting guy. Like I should be able to manipulate him. I know Revelation will end. I don't know about that. That's a crazy thing to say. Out of curiosity, what JRPGs have I not played? A lot. I haven't, in my whole lifespan, I have not played too many video games. Like, it's not until I started streaming, however long ago that was, that I kind of really dived into it. Earlier I was just saying that I really want to play Chrono Cross. I've played Chrono Trigger. I've never played Chrono Cross. I haven't played Xenogears. I haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and 3. I haven't played any of the Xenosaga, although we have the first 2 of them. I haven't played Legend of the Gaia. We have that one. There's a good bit. I mean, like, that's not even that many, but there's a bit of them. And Cloud is mashed. Sora is literally a walking energy bar. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Genesis, but I don't, Serga, we're gonna hear, nothing shall forestall my return. Loveless, you are beloved by the goddess. I'm about it. Party MP drain would be really cool to have as a move, but they don't want to give it to me because they're cowards. Cowards. Oh, I haven't played Wild Arms. That's true. I have the first Wild Arms game on the shelf, the PS1 one, but I haven't played it. Yeah. I haven't played. I played most of Tales of Symphonia a long time ago, but I never beat it. And I haven't played. Shinope, how you going today? Thank you so much for the raid. How are you, Shinope Raiders? Thank you for coming through. What were you up to today? What were you playing? How are you? What RPG probably are you getting up to right now? Thank you so much. Raiders, I'm Rascal. We're playing FF7. We're doing a lot of nonsense, honestly, before I go to Temple of the Ancients and finish Disc 1. I decided, for whatever reason, to spend a lot of time out here. Oh, Trails Beyond the Horizon. I have played the first 2 Trails games. We were talking about what games I haven't or have played. And I really like them. Legend of Legaia is a different kind of RPG, but it's a fun one. Yeah, Legaia, obviously, name really likes it, and we saw it at the store one time, and I was like, you know what, we'll just pick it up. And I'm eager to play it or see it played eventually. One of those two. Speaking of tactical RPGs, have you tried this guy? I haven't actually. There's a good few of them that I think look really interesting. But no, I have not. Like I said, I really don't play many games off stream. So if I'm like not streaming it, it's like the likelihood of it happening is so low. TBH. Like the last game I beat off stream, I think was Death Stranding, which I love, by the way. That's like the best game ever. And then I was playing Death Stranding 2, and I need to go back and beat that. Mostly I just play on stream. We're learning a ton in Trails Beyond the Horizon. I'm glad. I'm glad. You loving it? Are you absolutely vibing with it? If you can get past the graphics, it's super well done. Some very unique mechanics. The intro to FMV to Wild Arms is such a vibe. I think I've seen the one you're talking about for Wild Arms, and you're right. It's very, very cool, and the graphics don't bother me at all. I like older graphics. Okay, I can just explode this guy. Fellow Telesophonia gamer. Yeah, we admittedly the first time I ever played it was the remaster, but we have the GameCube one also. That was the one I was trying to play last time I played it. Speaking of different JRPGs, I tried something new I thought was fun. Are you familiar with Kodelka? I am familiar by name of it, but I've never played it. It's a very expensive game that I would like to check out. Oh, you know what game I do want to play? Shadow Hearts. That's a game I really want to play. Shadow Hearts. But that game's kind of expensive too. Random spicy, maybe hot take prediction for Revelation. Cloud doesn't complete Omni Slash. You think so? You think it'll be an optional kind of situation? What's the vibes? Another good old JRPG would be. Oh, I really want to play Breath of Fire. Actually, I even want to play 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I really, really want to play it. I love the aesthetics of it. I know Daniil loves Breath of Fire 3, who is another streamer. So I've seen not a lot, but I've seen some of it through Daniil, and I think it looks great. Shadow Hearts is actually the sequel to Kodelka. Look at that. See, it's all coming full circle. I think Shadow Hearts had an anniversary just a few days ago. 1 and 2 ain't bad. They could be fairly hard to play. Have some classic janky translations. That's okay. I don't mind a little jank. 3 is probably my favorite, but 4 is also really good. I'm curious. I'm curious to see. Did I go the wrong way? Guys, did I go the wrong way? This isn't the cave I need to go to, is it? I think I went the wrong way. 3 is my childhood game. That's really cool. Yeah, I haven't played them at all. So I gotta use some ethers. Actually, I should use a tent. Where's this cave at? I could find it with the tiny Bronco, but now I'm like struggling to find it with my buggy. This isn't where I need to go. I need to go to a different portion of it. Give me a moment. Am I there? No, I'm not even close. We're on the wrong continent. Kind of wish I got to try 6. Only reason Japan, and B was a mobile gacha that got. Wait. Breath of Fire? I think he won't complete it if we get anything similar to OG ending when he does his cool little jump before the last slash. Not because he physically can't. I have many thoughts about how Sephiroth's defeat can't go the same way. Otherwise, I fear we'll end up going down the same path towards Advent Children again. I can see that. The same path, I mean. Can I even get there with the buggy? What am I doing? Wait. How do I get to the mithril cave with the buggy? It's somewhere in the mountainside. That's crazy. That's crazy. I know I have to get there. I just saw it. It's from the beginning. Did I just like overshoot it? Because the cave is right by freaking Midgarstormer. After obtaining the buggy, travel to Old Man's Cave, speak to the sleeping man inside. Till bow count ends in a matching odd numbers, he'll reward you with the mithril item. Yeah, but do I just like walk there? Into Costa del Sol? Is that what I actually have to do? Like explode it? It's not far from the... Yeah, I know the Chocobo Ranch. But I'm not even close to where I need to be, you know? Breath of Fire 6 was a... Oh, I can ferry it! Thank you. Was a mobile game. I don't remember... I don't think most consider it as such since it didn't live long. How long is didn't live long? My headphones are dying. That's a good sign. I guess we'll go to bed. Have a nice sleep, Shinabe. Thank you for coming through. I really do appreciate that. You gotta take a pickaxe to the mountain. I ain't gonna do all that. I am not about to do all that. You know, I think though, aside from getting Aerith's final limit here, I think that's the last thing, right? How do I get to fucking Costa del Sol though? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I see. Was I in the right spot? I may be going the wrong way now. It's a shame they followed up 4 with a gacha that just died. It is a shame when they do that. I'm not like opposed, I guess, to the idea of like a mobile game as much as I once was. But I'm personally not a big fan of gacha games. Okay, let me look at the map. I need to go north. It's over there. Ah, I see it. So I was in the right spot before. Kind of. I swear, like I was saying, I know the story of this game and like character stuff more than I know gameplay mechanics, but to whatever extent I do or I don't know everything, you have to like take away 55 million brain points because I'm streaming it. I'm like even dumber. You know, we've had Kate Sith for so long. Maybe I should give him maybe I should put a different character in the party because we already have his final limit. So it's kind of just like overkill. And my reserve was actually going to be Sid, but I think he's still a little too powerful. No, he's fine. Everybody's powerful. I was going to use Sid. So maybe I'll put Sid in the party. And then we'll order him to the back. What's this? Now you're gonna be like, we gotta go see it for Linda and we gotta get the bucket. Guys, we gotta go see the Minions movie. For Irene, not Linda, my bad. My bad. I know this game too well. No, that's good. That's good. That's based actually. I'm not gonna put that on, so I guess we'll just keep it as is. I guess I'll get rid of this guy. Minions movie is goated though. I heard it was really good. If I'm gonna be a bean about it, I heard it was actually really good. Now where's it's goated though, Lamau. Is it like the 7th Despicable Me one? Alina was telling me. He's down here, Sid Chu. Dang, he got so many freaking slots, bro. You know what an S tier song is? Freaking Wonder Museum from Sonic Crossworlds. Like any version, intro, or regular theme, it's goated. Wonder Museum. I'm unfamiliar with its game. Hold up. They have it in like the drivey. Okay, I got it on the deck so I can listen to it soon. I refuse to see that clown in the thong and the chainsaw. He might not have the nose though. His schlong may be out. Allegedly. Oops, wrong one. So, okay, listen. This is for real. You guys don't understand this. I will say this one little breakaway about the Minions movie. So there's 2 different versions of the trailer we've seen. There's the one that they showed in the theater, and then there's one that we saw as an ad on the TV on some app. There's a part in the trailer where they show a minion in a clown outfit holding a chainsaw, and then his like clothes explode or something, and he's wearing a thong or something like that, right? But then he explodes again, and in one version of this trailer, he has a little clown nose covering his like crotch region where his alleged little minion wiener should be. But in the TV version of this trailer, the clown nose is gone. It's not there. So are they trying to hide his little minion wang from us, or do they want it full frontal? I don't know. It blew my freaking mind. I was like, wait a minute, where's the, because I was like, oh, they're gonna show us the clown nose now, and then it wasn't there, and I was like, what? Where was that clown nose? Or do minion wangs look like clown noses? But then why is there no clown nose in the other trailer? I need answers. I need like the question from freaking DC to tell me. I need to know. Should I just put like every summon on him? Emperor Nightwolf, welcome in. How are you going today? I really appreciate you. Hope you're doing so well. Raiders, I am Rascal. We're playing Final Fantasy VII, and we're just going through, getting all the stuff we need, doing a real grand time. How are you today? How are you today? I'm good, thank you. I'm also good. It's elite ball knowledge. I do like City Escape. They had to Ken doll him. They did. They turned him into a Ken doll. No, I just want the truth. Oh, Valkyria Chronicles. I do. Speaking of RPGs I haven't played, I do want to play Valkyria Chronicles. Yeah. We were talking about that last time you came through, if I'm not mistaken. I think, right? I think? Or no, somebody else is playing Valkyria Chronicles. Crazy. 2 people can't play the same game. That's impossible. Was too clowny for TV. Apparently. I just want to know the truth. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm loving it. It looks great, honestly. I saw Ian play it a long while ago, and it looked very interesting. Lufia, yeah, we were just talking about Lufia earlier, and I've heard really good things specifically about the second one, but I'm eager to play both of them. All right, now they're gonna take me across on the barge somewhere. Do I just go this way? I liked them both. I'm eager to check it out. Valkyria Chronicles and Valkyrie Profile is something I really want to play. I want to play Profile. It looks so cool, right? Thinking of being stowaways is 100 gil. What do we do? Pay up. We gotta get it. It's another expensive game though. The second is a prequel for Lufia. Tomorrow I'm doing more Lunar Silver Star Story. That's another game I have to play. Lunar. I really want to play it. And they made it, they remastered it. Now I'm like, do I want the PS1 version or do I want the remaster? I don't know. I have Valkyria Chronicles. Didn't get too far because that was when my oldest laptop was messing up the game. Like stretchy arm, sticky hand. That's unfortunate. Do you think you could get around to it now? Radiata Stories had Valkyria Chronicles in the game. Did it? They've been remastering a lot of good stuff. They have. You gotta play Golden Sun. So I think I've played one of the Golden Sun games. There was one on the DS. I think I played that one. But, or no, maybe it was the, no, it was the DS. But I would absolutely love to play it. Didn't they put that one on the Nintendo Game Boy or something emulator or whatever? How about a ship taxi only in Junon to wait, no. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run myself. Never did all those years ago. The same people? That's really cool. I gotta say, I don't think I've ever been disappointed by a Tri-Ace game. Alina played Radiator Stories not that long ago. The one where you have to kick everything, and was a lawyer the whole time, and it was really cool. That's the only time I've ever seen it be played. If I had more time to stream, I would probably like branch out of just FF7 right now. But I'm so FF7 pilled. There's just like no point for me to even attempt anything else right now. So if you want to see other things, Alina plays a lot of those games. All weapons are the best, so I'll be the judge of that. I mean, they're not the best, so you're lying to me. There's a DS one after the first two. It was on the Game Boy, right? Initially. I did everything, both ending. Alina did everything, and it was really cool. Kick all the NPCs. Oh, I remember the big thing I remember is Alina like kicking the queen or something at the very beginning, or maybe it was the princess, and then the guards like attacking immediately. I thought that was really funny. Who would win? Cloud with a table leg or Squall with an umbrella? I'm gonna go Squall. I'm gonna go Squall. I think Squall has more training. I think the umbrella is more powerful. No, I don't want to go down. I want to get out of here. Is this way? Do I go down to get out of here? I don't even remember. A lawyer. He was the boiler with a big great sword. It was really cool. Yo, Emperor Nightwolf. I don't know if you're still around, but if you gotta get out of here, please have a nice rest of your evening. I think I'm going down in a way I don't need to go down. Does this take me to the docks? Or are we good now? Oh, never mind. We're good. We're good. Who wins, a goddamn dragon or Jack with an empty beer bottle? Apparently Jack. It's me, I win. That's crazy happiness for days. That is insane. We'll take a pee break here soon, and I'm gonna turn the AC on. Because we need it. Oh no, give me that buggy. Okay. We've made it, gamers. This is what I was waiting for this whole time. I should have parked the freaking... No, because then I would have had to go across anyway. It's fine. Never mind. I was like, I should have parked the tiny Bronco here. Oh, it's you. I needed you earlier, you bozo. Any more people to play it? You and Millis. All about that one. I think Lynn too, right? Really likes that game. Yo, I'm so excited for Sid in Revelation. He looks so cool. In fact, he looks so cool. I'm gonna pull up the trailer part where he was playing it because I freaking loved it. FF7 Revelation Sid. because he just looks so cool. What's up, Greggles? How you going? I would love to see a remaster of Radiata. They're doing a lot of stuff. I wouldn't put it outside the realm of possibility, you know? Look at how freaking cool the Sid section is. Hopefully it's not laggy. It'll probably be laggy though. There's Vincent. It's right next here.
Good night.
Look at this.
The sky's the limit.
He just looks so cool. Yo, his aerial combat is going to be insane. No. Where's the other one? This one. The one with Matt Mercer.
Long story short, the world's in trouble.
Putting even more power in your hands. In fluid, real-time action. Seamlessly switch.
Yo, I'm so excited for the new synergy combos. The synergy abilities were so cool in freaking Rebirth.
Powerful new spells and abilities. Activate devastating synergies with your companions. And
look, it's that guy. It's that guy who was just fighting in this game. Yeah, that's crazy.
Entities that can turn the tide of battle.
Isn't it so cool when you see like the other enemies? Where is he? So Vincent's lock on is gonna be sick as heck. I won't return until we put Sephiroth in his. What a bozo. Look at this. This is just the lock system from Kingdom Hearts. Dirge is already a third of the way made. And he can utilize his transformed version like whenever you want.
Gaining tremendous power while transformed. And
whenever you want. Look at this. He's riding on his back. That's so cool.
With ferocious results.
The Leaping Lancer, the Dashing Dragoon, the one and only.
He's so cool. Yo, Magikarp, how are you? Look how cool he is. This is the first time he's ever been like definitively called a dragoon. Definitively.
Or engage in sweeping area of effect attacks to bring a whole host of enemies.
Look at this.
To heal.
Well, isn't that so freaking cool? And then they got buried in the worst outfit possible. I'm okay with Kate Sis outfit. That's totally fine. But hold up. I'm rewinding like a smidge. This is just awful. This is not good at all. This is like the worst outfit from 12 put into 14 you've ever seen. It's not good at all. At least not from the shots they've shown here. Stormtrooper is just not good. Sid never leaving my party. I feel like I'm gonna be big on the Sid and the Vincent, of course, but man, it's actually gonna be a lot easier, I think, now that I don't have to like, because I always wanted to have Aerith in my party. I think the one I'm always gonna want to have now is Nanaki, but we'll see. Happy America firework thing. It's happening. Cloud with an umbrella versus Skull with an umbrella is just unfortunate because Cloud has had to fight with one before. He has more experience with one. Oh, so that's where we're going. That's why you gave him the other thing previously. Imagine a cookout with Sid and Barrett. I'm there. I wonder how the fit system is going to be. I wonder if it'll be more job-like from 5 or dress sphere from 10-2 or something new. I mean, I'm thinking it'll be more job-like versus dress sphere-esque. It might even be more like 13 paradigm system.
With a weapon only gets you so far. To further
it's this next bit here.
Capabilities, try this on for size.
Yeah, so he was just a freelancer if you saw that here at me. So right here in his job bit, he's a freelancer, so that'd be his like default. And then
function,
everybody gets 4 if I'm not mistaken. Thank you for getting your daily guy. Obviously he goes to a warrior with this outfit. I don't hate this outfit. I don't love the upper body. The lower body's fine. The upper body I'm kind of on. We just got to see more, you know. I don't necessarily know if I want to see more before the game itself comes out proper, but I wonder if everybody's gonna have like their own job level, or if it's just like a skill thing, or it just changes your abilities. That's what I'm curious on. Thank you for the lurk, son. How are you? Actually, I shouldn't ask how you are after going into a lurk. I hope you have a good lurk. Crisco, thank you for coming through. Nanaki was my party during most of the first playthrough. He's really good too, especially with his like healing abilities by taking damage. We already know. One thing about 12 is I kind of love the Judge aesthetic. For sure. I guess I was thinking more about how they integrated a lot of the outfits into 14 specifically, because that's my... I've only played 12 all the way through once, and it's been a while, so I remember a lot of it via the outfits. Who knows what those reasons are? I couldn't know. I want to see Cloud and Barrett go through a magical girl transformation. I hope so. You know, I just love seeing everything. I want to see it. I want to see it in the realest way possible. Final Fantasy 7 on the 7th month of the year. Impossible. Impossible. We'll get Cloud's dress again. Do you think so? You think we'll get his dress again? Give me my map back. I gotta go this way. They have him wear his dress still in Remake. This is what I needed to go. It changes how you look. That's crazy. Yo, Greggles, thank you for the 7-stream streak. Meteor will be summoned and will strike the planet in 7 days. I'll have a drinks then. Thank you. How are you going this evening? Stats don't change. At least from what we've seen so far, it doesn't seem to have that. But who's to say? Yo, SNES, how are ya? Raiders, welcome in. Forgot I can't pause the game with the music while I'm right here. How are you going? What were you playing? What are you getting up to? How goes 7? It's great. It's great. We are getting the Mithril so that we can get Aerith's next limit. Yeah, exactly. We're taking a little detour. I want to do everything I can before jumping to the Temple of the Ancients. Exactly. What's up, Shiny? How you going? Thank you for welcoming the Ratters, everybody. I appreciate it. I like Nanaki's Ray Attack, big orb that gives a lot of stagger. I loved playing as Nanaki in Rebirth, and so I'm very keen to see him, the synergy abilities. I think there's a lot of cool potential. I thought there were a lot of really cool things they did with Kate Sith, so I think Vincent is going to be awesome as a synergy component, and obviously Sid is just like very cool. They're definitely like leaning way more into the Dragoon aesthetics, which is really cool. In a minigame, we're gonna get that dress as a skin. Trust, the DLC. One of the 9 DLCs is the dress. 7's always so fun to get back to. It's a great game. Arguably the best game. Arguably. Doing some 5-4 job fiesta. Which jobs you rolling with? I love 5. What are you groping around for? Come on, you already escaped 0 times. Oh, I've never escaped. I thought I had is it escapes? Dude, I gotta go escape. What is it? I just have to, is it an odd number? Is that right? With ends matching odd numbers or zeros. I thought it was just battle counts, not running away. Isn't it battle counts? When the last 2 numbers of the total number of battles are the same, 255, 266, 277, when he wakes up, he'll give you either lightning ring or the key item Mithril. If you get the ring on your first attempt, simply fight a few more battles. Damn, we gotta wait a little bit then, eh? I don't hate Kryl in 14. I just look at her and I'm like, you're not my Kryl. I really like Kryl in 14, but I can get that. Fireworks are everywhere, but it's not as bad as it was last year. You know what? I feel like that's true, although it's still kind of early here. Escapes and battles. Ah. I wonder if Sid will have some Wutai connections. Possibly. I mean, the dragon is very, very reminiscent of their dragon. I mean, we're just in Wutai last time we played. Am I stuck? Okay. Let's just, I guess, fight some guys and we'll get back to him. I'm very keen. Like I said, this is the first time they've outright been like, what do they say? The Leaping Dragoon? He's never been outwardly called that, so that's going to be interesting. Different items for each. Okay, we're gonna have to go through this. Each time you enter, okay, we'll run back in. He wakes up if you run away a certain number of times. I don't even know. How many times have you played this game? A bit, but not as many as you think. We got White Wind. We already got White Wind, yeah. 316, bro. We're almost there. We can get what, 322? It's been years. Yeah, the last time I played this, I was streaming it and we were fighting Sephiroth. We were on the second phase of the final fight of Sephiroth and my power went out. And in some instance, it caused like the PlayStation to freak out and it broke the PlayStation. And so I had to stop. I had to stop the play session at that point. I adore the way Revelation seems to be leaning more into Sid's Dragoon-ness. It's a good decision on the devs part. I agree. I agree. And they better give him his mop. That's what I'm most eager for. So that was 17. This will be 18. We're almost there. Bro. That was Sephiroth attacking you in real life. That's like some Hideo Kojima bullshit. I sent Sephiroth to attack you IRL. Why would you do this to me? Why would you attack me IRL? Why would you freaking fry my PlayStation? Hi B, hope you're doing well. I don't think they needed to really lean into it. We all knew. It's one of those things we knew, but here. Oh God, I can't pause it right now. Here, I just think I'm in a cozy hidey hole. I'm glad. I hope you keep being cozy and doing what feels good. I just think.
And when combined with the skill,
So firstly,
Vincent can transform into the Galleon beast.
Let's get the pause.
Gaining tremendous power while transformed.
Let's get the
And when
pause.
combined with the
This is so
skills-
freaking sick. This is the coolest thing. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about like the aesthetics or just how the remake series is so freaking cool. Was this necessary? Of course not. I mean, absolutely this was necessary. This is just freaking sick, dude. All of the synergies are just the freaking coolest thing.
Their high impact synergies disrupt the fight with ferocious
Look at
results.
this.
The Leaping Lancer, the Dashing Dragoon.
Dashing
the one
Dragoon.
and
What did I
only
say? I think I said Leaping
Sid
Dragoon.
Highwind.
He looks really cool in my onion. Like, this is an outfit. People would love this outfit IRL.
Sid Highwind, the cantankerous pilot extraordinaire, joins the party and their mission to defeat.
Oh, his
Sephiroth.
aerial combos. Thank you for the follow. They are all anonymous. Yo, his aerial combos they're gonna be
Sid's command
freaking
of his lance
sick.
allows him to rapidly close the distance for powerful strikes or engage in
And
sweeping
then this,
area of effect attacks.
that's
to bring
gonna
a
be
whole host
very
of enemies to the
fascinating.
field.
And yeah,
But to
like we were
fully
saying,
control
that actually he's in Wutai right there, is he not?
sweeping area of effect attacks
Is that
to
Wutai?
bring a whole host of
This is possibly, yeah, this looks like, this is definitely. That's gonna be freaking sick, dude. It's gonna be rad as heck. Very eager to see. You think those 9 DLCs will be joke weapons? I truly think, and we've talked about this, I think the 9 DLCs are mostly going to be like early game items or something. Like you can get a Farkin earring and some extra potions, or maybe some kind of materia. You get some summons. 2 of them might be the so if you have a remake or a rebirth save file, like a beat and completed save file, you know, you unlock certain materia or summons early on, like you just get access to them. That will probably be some of the DLCs in my mind. I shouldn't say probably, possibly it could be. It could just be outfits. It might be like the Japanese dub is unlocked. I don't know to what extent. We'll see. We'll see. I would love for them to be joke weapons, but also I don't think that stuff should necessarily be behind like a paywall. But I get it. It was actually wrong. What's up, Thespian Palpatine? How you going? The thing I look forward to the most is seeing all the different weapon designs they'll have. Yeah, like the familiar ones and then the new ones, and sorry. Do you mean like the weapon designs of the party, or like Emerald weapon and what have you not? Lightning destroying your console, act of God. Nowhere we heard from before in FF7. I close my eyes to the truth. I close my eyes to the truth. So it's gonna be a blast to play, especially for Dragoon fans. I think it's gonna be really cool. I think the combat in the remake series has just gotten better as we've gone on, and I have faith. I have the trust, I have the faith. I'm eager to see it come through. Synergy attack with Sid and Vincent that ends with them grumpily drinking tea. Vincent, where's the damn tea? Except, you know, with his actual voice line. And then Matt Mercer will be like, get it yourself. I'll drink tea once Sephiroth is in a coffin. It's a pilot outfit that was really popular back then. A character in Power Stone also has a Power Stone. It's crazy. 7, the original, is already 28 yarns old. Yo, Meteor Rain, let's go. I mean, that's how time goes, right? Always forward, never backward. You're right, though. It's crazy thing to consider. Am I at 20 or 21? I think that's 20, right? I should check. Because there was one of the best parts about OG7, the weapons actually changing model. Well, I mean, obviously large materia needs high level materia. Okay, so I don't have the large materia. They've already obviously done that in the series. I would love to see some of the joke ones, more like less practical ones. Okay, so that was 319, so 3 more fights. I hope they make Nanaki's air combat better in Revelation, because it's not the best in Rebirth. I thought it was okay, but you had to pair him with the right guys. The weapon that's supposedly going to be at the Northern Crater instead of the berries, Ultima weapon from Ever Crisis. You think so? I am curious if they're going to have the unseen ones and what's going to happen with the weapons. I've already speculated and shot out my hopes for the weapons. I really hope, well, one, I hope freaking Sapphire gets a shot at life, since we saw him tactically dodge. We got it right here, right? It's in this trailer, is it not? Towards the end? Yeah, right here. We saw him tactically
is clear.
Dodge.
Take up your Buster Sword. Equip your materia and stand.
Right here, it's coming out. Is it not right here? Am I tripping? Yeah, right here, right? No? Is it not this trailer? Is it the other trailer? Is it the other trailer? It must be the other trailer.
Long ago.
Is it up here by the weapons? No, it's the other trailer. It's the The third one that I could never find. Where is the third one? This it's in the full thing, but it wasn't there a like an actual. I don't want to see the guy's reaction. I don't think it's the gameplay. Maybe it'll be on the side. Thank you for Canva. Do they just have the full thing? I don't need anybody's news. I don't need your reaction. I don't need your reaction. I don't need the gameplay. I can't find it. Anyway. He dodges the Junon cannon, right? And so it's maybe not dead. But you know who might be dead? Heidegger. Possibly. We'll see. I hope that the weapons are a recurring thing. I hope that they're a recurring thing. We get to fight them over and over. I'm curious if Sephiroth has control over things. Revelation comparison. Oh, is this it?
One man song.
Mute it. Is it here? Scrolling through it. Oh, right here. Right? This is it? Yeah, this is it. Okay, cool. Thank you. This works. It's not going to look exactly how I want it to look, but it shows the moment, right? So we're looking at the left here. Not you can look at the right if you want, but the left is what I'm focusing on. Freaking sick, by the way. I don't need 10 facts I didn't know. Do it. Do it. This is the coolest thing to me, I think. Boo! Ooh! Heidegger confirmed dead? Who knows? Thank you. Thank you, JV. Sapphire Weapon deserves to live after the disrespect. I'm curious. I liked him getting his face blown off. I'm just curious. Very curious. Let's see Cloud's 21 in Final Fantasy 7. So 28 years later, he'd be 49. Cloud is 49 years old now. I didn't pair with Nanaki too much. I just spin. You just gotta go with Nanaki. I like that they're basically kaiju. I mean, yeah, I mean, especially if you follow, like, you know, Godzilla effectively being like a protector of the planet. That's what that's what they do. His mega mouth laser to cut a little hole. I hope Sapphire Weapon kills more people. You think so? I'm just really eager to see what they're gonna do. I think that's the coolest thing, you know, like changes and what have you not, feelings towards original or whatever aside, like learning the new things are so freaking cool. Seeing it happen, it's like, no way they did that. Weapons are summons. Why? Because they look different than in the OG. One of the Chadley livestream info dumps implies summons change how they look based on collective beliefs. That's I don't know why that reminds me of like primal summoning in 14. Just like the collective overwhelming desire for it manifests them. I'm really curious what they do with weapons. Are there going to be more weapons? Are they going to be recurring? Do we get to fight them over and over? Do we have to keep protecting these locations? Does Sephiroth control any of them? Or is it like white and black whispers? Is there like, you know, not literally white and black, but planet controlled versus Genova Sephiroth controlled? I don't know. I'm curious how they'll bring back Ruby and Emerald. Hopefully very well. They look really cool. Very, very keen to see what they do. Very, very keen. What's the lore on the proto materia and chaos, by the way? We can definitely touch upon that more when we eventually get to Dirge. Which I don't know if we'll jump right into Dirge after OG. I might, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to play after 7 here. But basically, to hyper summarize the proto materia, it is like this ancient materia manifested by the planet in order to control chaos, which, as we know, resides within Vincent. By way of, I mean, like, we learn about that in Dirge. It's at this point, it's already happened. Put into him by Lucrezia, as we were, you know, trying to figure out how to pronounce her name last. I am curious what at all they would include in Revelation. I know you weren't asking that, like what they would use from Dirge in Revelation, specifically as it pertains to deep ground, because I do know, we know that they've showcased Vice Nero by way of the Intergrade, the Intermission, the Yuffie DLC. It is my theory very strongly that the implications of them will tie into whatever is happening with Chadley, and then my super far out there cope nonsense probably won't happen, but I'm putting it out there into the universe is that we will see Genesis in some way via that exact instance, but who's to say? Dirge was fun, overhated. Lucrezia is the reason I hate Dirge. Worst character ever. I appreciate her as a complicated character. It's not just one thing, you know? She obviously is very much at fault for very many things and does not get a get out of jail free card. But I do think there's a lot to be said about her existing in that space, and just like how it's very easy to be pushed along when you're surrounded by certain company, and the impression that Hojo absolutely made on her, and her just like desire to bring about whatever via science, obviously went the wrong direction, obviously. But she's a complicated character. I don't think she was ever really like redeemed, and I don't think she needs to be redeemed, but it is clear that she obviously feels she regrets. Really? Still 0. I thought we were on the next one. Did you ever see the old theories that Vincent was Sephiroth's dad because he was good looking, unlike Hojo? Yeah, I've had, oh, come on. I've had a lot of people tell me that. There's a lot of people that believe that as like legitimate to this day, that Vincent is Sephiroth's father. And I get it. I see why you think that, and I definitely understand why you would want that. Dude, can you give me the other one? Isn't it supposed to like respawn every single time I go in and out? But it's just, it doesn't hold weight, you know? It's definitively Hojo and Lucrezia. Okay, 2 more fights. But I've absolutely seen them. The Skylar of the PS2 Final Fantasy VII. Huh? Did a lot of things wrong, but at the same time she was mistreated. She was, and that, you know, that doesn't excuse her actions, but it's understandable, I suppose, even if I don't agree with it. I get why her character did what she did, and I just think that like it's really interesting. So 2 more fights. Maybe Deep Ground is part game if they do use them. You think so? Think it'll be DLC nonsense? Who's to say? If you think about it, Hojo ruined the lives of Vincent, Lucrezia, and Sephiroth. He ruined a lot of people's lives. Gast? Freaking, what's his name? Grimmery? Is Chadley attracted to Cloud? I don't think Chadley holds the ability to be attracted to anything. I think he's just Cloud. 6'7", Cloud. He's very one-track minded, and like the whole new to everything aspect of everything being novel to him doesn't excuse what Lucretia did, but she's also a victim, and there's no such thing as a perfect victim. Oh, for sure, for sure, absolutely, I agree. Yeah, I've talked about that. It's like, it's not that she was like gaslit, manipulated directly, and like forced to do anything, but when you're put into that situation, I think it's very understandable how she could go down the pathway of creating Sephiroth in such a manner. I think Chadley sees infinite potential, the gift of infinite potential. Who are you? I guess it was fate that I woke up and met you. Here! Received the bolt ring. Well, that was not what I needed. What do I have to do to... What do I have to do to get freaking the other one? Should I just leave and come back and he'll give it to me? I think Chadley just wants to keep researching and developing new materia. It auto-reacted to post-game. Got you, bet. Yeah, I mean, they've already stated that they want there to be post-game things to do in the game versus, like, needing to do whatever. Oh, do I have to get to, like, 333 now? Did I already use up my 322? Maybe that's what it is. Okay, we'll do 10 more fights. I gotta just move this car out of the way. Thank you. Just go there. The most exciting part of the game is doing exactly what I'm doing here. I personally would love if Vincent was Sephiroth's father, because it wouldn't change too much about Sephiroth in terms of his reaction to this info. He wouldn't care about it. Thematically, I think it would be interesting giving Hojo being his father can diminish the idea of nature versus nurture. Although Hojo being his father doesn't actually bother me. I think it would be, I'm going to read this again. I think it would be interesting given Hojo being his father can diminish the idea of nature versus nurture. Well, if Vincent was his father, it wouldn't change anything because his upbringing would be exactly the same, right? He would still be raised in the exact same way. He would still, yeah, we got White Wind. We got it from the dude right there, that feller. So Sephiroth would still be raised in the same way. Hojo would still do the same thing with him. If anything, it would just add more complications later on, right? Like to Vincent's way of seeing him. Because then you'd also have to like question, well, how was he birthed? Was it like a legitimate thing? Did he willingly opt into it? Probably not, right? It probably would have still happened like in a test tube. So I don't know if like all that would change for Sephiroth specifically. It'd probably be more Vincent, right? Like he would still go down the path, because with Sephiroth the dilemma isn't ever like the father, it's the mother. It's this like inhuman idea that he has of himself that is facilitated by way of the research notes found in the Shinra Manor in Nibelheim. And then whatever had been impressed on him via Genova. Now we know that Sephiroth does like his willpower overpowers the Genova identity, and he is in command. But who's to say? I think it would affect Vincent more than it would Sephiroth if that were the case. Oh, for sure. I think no matter what, unfortunately, Sephiroth goes the route he goes. There's no way out. Also, how many fights is this now? 3 fights? He would not be normal. No way. There's no way, unfortunately. Even though, as we've learned in Ever Crisis, that was his desire, to just be normal. My headcanon retcons this by 1. The Turk submitting DNA to Shinra for reasons. 2. Hojo using the most capable Turk DNA for Sephiroth. Being Vincent. Do you think Genova is immoral or just Hojo? Genova is a being not capable of morality because it is a parasitic space creature that is here doing what it does, which is festering turmoil to throw everybody off and then feed off of the life energy of the planet. This is just another stop on its who knows how far journey it's gone up to this point. This is just where it got stuck because it encompassed, it met the Cetra, you know? I don't think Genova is evil. I don't think it's good. It's definitely an adversary, but as far as we are aware, Genova is just doing what it does. This is how it feeds. And it's like a you know, certain creatures will like adapt and they'll use the persona of another creature in order to, you know, ward off predators or to lure in prey. What Genova does is it looks like your deceased loved ones. Okay, so we got to get 3, 4, 5, 6 more fights. Genova is Genova. It's true. Hojo lies like all the time. I don't believe a thing that man says. You think he's just lying about the Vincent thing or like being Sephiroth's dad? I feel like Hojo has no reason to lie, you know? Genova is a baddie low key. I mean, go off, I guess. Genova is using the guise of some unknown Cetra that it supposedly got stuck as when it got, you know, put under by the Cetra in whatever way it did. It's not inherently evil or good. It's just made to do that. Yeah, we don't know anything about it outside of the bits we have via the Cetra and then the notes that Professor Gas had, which aren't even accurate, you know? Not all of them. I think Genova has a consciousness because it can interact with others and manipulate them with words. I don't think it's outside of Genova having a consciousness or not. I just don't think you can ascribe like our morality system to it, because morality is relative, you know? You wouldn't like, you know, we don't want like a wildlife to harm anybody, but I wouldn't call it evil in doing so, right? It's just following its nature. Like in our burrows, Genova is also a victim because of how evil Shinra Hojo equally has been to running experiments on it. As far as you know, it didn't want to be here either. I think one of the more interesting things is just how truly we know nothing about Genova. We only know how it affected us and how whomever responded to it and what its cells can do when imposed on people. But in terms of like its actual we don't know. It's funny because when I first played OG, I thought he said he was his father because he created him through experimentation. Then I realized he was not joking. He was not joking. He was being quite literal. I think Genova and Lara should meet and have a family together instead of eating planets. You know, that I feel like that comes up a good amount. You know, the Chrono Trigger FF7 crossover that the world needed. And it's possible through Ever Crisis. They could absolutely do it in Ever Crisis if they wanted to. The family reunion. This will be my 330th fight. The demons from Freerun. Gosh, I need to finish continue, I should say, picking up the manga of Frieren. I also never finished the first season of the anime. I think I had 2 episodes left or something. I love Frieren, by the way. I was collecting the manga before, like a long time before I got a physical, anime. Very good. Very good. Do you know that Chrono Trigger was originally Final Fantasy VII, but was deemed too cerebral? If we could talk about all the games that were supposed to be Final Fantasy VII originally, there's a long list of games. This is 331. I think I have 2 more, but let me just do 1 more and I'll check. Is there much to the lore of Kadaj and gang? Like, are they humans at all? So to my understanding, there were Kadaz, Lost, and Yazoo in Turk Side Story, The Kids Are All Right, which is one of the novels, right? It's the Kyrie and the Evan Townsend novel. Evan is, of course, President Shinra's illegitimate child, where they're detectives. They were real people that were friends with Kyrie when she was a child, and they did die. And Genova is utilizing the 3 of them in the way that it does as basically like vessels for its will. What were they described as? I should say Geostigma was described as the like a memento of Sephiroth, right? I think Rufus said that. I don't remember. Somebody says that in Advent Children. And they are just the facilitators of that. So like, are they real? Yes and no. Like, they absolutely are real, but the ones we knew in the book are not exactly the same. They're not the same people. "14 was supposed to be 7, but was deemed to have too many polygons." I don't think I've heard Chrono Trigger. The one I've heard, of course, that gets said all the time, I'm sure people can attest to this, is Xenogears. How Xenogears was originally FF7. I think I'm at 332, but I could be at 333. Oh no, it's not your bad. I don't know specifically if Chrono Trigger was supposed to be FF7. I don't know. Something about Parasite Eve too. Yeah. I mean, like, the story of Parasite Eve, obviously it's not the same. And I guess it's like, you could say a lot about a lot of things, but there's a similar enough story beat aspect to it. It was also just very much of its time, like following what was happening. Kind of like an early concept RE4 became Devil May Cry. Something to that extent. You know, let's just pull it up so we don't misspeak, you know? Early concepts for FF7 featured a detective tracking a threat in modern-day New York City. It did know that. The team shifted to the PlayStation versus the SNES. They discarded the urban concepts, but it's allegedly were saved and eventually combined with the Parasite Eve sci-fi horror novel, which, if you didn't know, Parasite Eve is a novel, to create the 1998 hit Allegedly. I'm playing Remake right now. I need to replay Remake. I've only played Remake all the way through 1 time. For as much as I love it, I haven't actually played it that many tins. It's addictive. I really, really enjoyed it, so I'm eager to get back to it. Especially the DLC, honestly, if I'm being like, if I'm just talking. Because I really feel like there's going to be a lot of implications. We're in spitballing about Sonon maybe coming back. Maybe I'm just a FF7 junkie. That's crazy. FF7 junkie? What do you mean? How do you like FF16? I like FF16. It's not my favorite Final Fantasy, but I do like it. And I say this every time it comes out. I haven't opened it yet, but I have the lore book. If you didn't know, FF16 has this book. It's a pretty hefty, essentially Ultimania called Logos, and it's the world of Final Fantasy 16. So I would like to read it eventually. Did I fight a guy just now? I don't think I did, right? I should check. I don't think I did, though. I think I still need one more. Let's just fight one more. I'm relatively confident that I just need one more. A great stream while drawing, because I'm not doing anything particular. Doing some I almost said some grinding stuff. Greggles, I need to hide off the grid. I stole a truck and may have ran over an executive at Rocket Town. Oh, you saw that? That was you? They'll like give me the death penalty. That was you? Hey, listen. That guy sucked. That guy sucked. This guy with his kids snoring. This guy's stinking. His loud snoring. He just honk shoe me over here. My local library has some Ultimanias and a 14 book. If you're curious, they're really great resources. Oh, we got him. Who are you? I guess it was fate. Here. That was what I needed, the Mithril. Now, if I really want to do this, I could do this 10 more times, and then I'll get the last item, which is... I don't remember. It's one of the other rings. Did I? Yeah, I got the bolt. No. Is that what I got? The bolt ring? Maybe this is what I got. Yeah. Yeah, so there's one more ring I could get. I think it might be the fire ring. I'm not 100% sure on that. I have to do 10 more times. I don't know if I care that much. I think now I'm good. I just go outward to what's his face. If only I had double. I have to use it in 5 battles, so I have to actually fight 5 times. I guess we could find that. Because I have to go back to Junon now, right? I have to go back through Junon to get to the tiny Bronco, I mean. So I also, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to put Kate Sith back in my party. We could also go to near Mediel. And I need to go to, well, we'll go there anyway. Bone Village. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I know I've been starting a little late, but I do appreciate yous. Yeah, let's just drive right into it. Actually, maybe I should keep this here. Nope, we're taking it. Should I sleep? Or was this sleep? Is it up here? No, we're good. Bum, bum, bum. If you want to get an elevator, that'll give me 10 gil. Okay. Hurry up and get in. Why don't you eat my shoe, dude? Bozo over here. You know what? I gotta go through and accept those gift suggestions that I believe Matthew put on the throne. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bow, 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 bow. Cool. I haven't saved in a while. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. And yo, while I'm thinking about it, I know I don't say this a lot, but big shout out to whomever does lurk. I appreciate you. I'm stuck behind this guy. I appreciate this guy much less than I appreciate you. This way. Look at these bozos. Someday I'll get to use my special pose in a real battle. No. You better hope you don't. This was a big old pain in Rebirth because I had to get the perfect on the march, the parade. I refused to proceed until I had it like perfect. And I had it on the highest like speed or whatever. Cause I'm that guy. It's just this way. We're almost out. Did I own all these? I did, right? Yeah. Welcome to the... Yeah. Didn't need perf. No, I had to get it perfect though for me. For me. I needed it, JV. I was all about that. I was so bad at the piano. Yo, I was trying to be like perfect at the piano, but after a point it got so egregiously difficult. I don't remember where I stopped, but man, it got real tough. Did I never go here? No, I went here. I remember you guys. Yeah, I did this already. Dun, dun, bum, 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 bum. Did you do all the perfects on the piano? They got real tough. Also, it just got frustrating, like having to wait, you know? Like you get to the very end and then you'd mess up again. It's like, bro, it's like Alina and I playing the rhythm game yesterday. Rhythm Heaven Rivet, Rhythm. Where is it? Rhythm something Heaven? What was it? Rhythm Heaven Groove. Yeah. That I stink at that game. We were doing the badminton Tennessee one. And we had to there's a part of the game and the mini game, well, I guess the whole game is like that. There's a part of the game where you have to like melt this ice coming at you before you can hit the real guy. And you have to hit it like perfectly to do the fire to melt the ice. But there's a part where like since there's only 2 of us, you have to play with 4 people, so 2 of them have to be computers. And we were at the very end, and the computer, it was like the guy on the far other side of the map, or the grid, and he wouldn't hit it perfectly, and we couldn't do anything, and he just freaked it up for us. And so this is a pretty long sequence of events. And so we were like, nah, we'll come back to that one. Now let me check, 'cause I don't remember. Can I actually talk to anybody that's different here? I changed the speed around and it helped. See, for me with rhythm, ooh. I should absolutely buy these. For me with rhythm games, I'm worse when it's slow. Like, it's the faster it is, the better. But when it's fast and I can't do it, then I just gotta suffer, you know? It was. I was like, what are you doing right now, big dog? You're messing this up for all of us. Let's take gravity off and put revive on. And let's take... Ah, man. I guess I'll just put on Sid, because he's a billion dudes. Here, take heal. Based. No, I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, we did this already. We're good. Cool. That was messing me up. Yeah, when it's too slow, I can't do it, and I really just like detest waiting for it. You know, I'd rather just. And I still think to this day the best freaking rhythm game is either that Tap Tap Revolution game that I used to play on PC, or some of the Project Diva games. And I'm not even like a Vocaloid fan, but they're just like they got it down, you know? They get it. Not to say I like hate Vocaloid or anything. I just like I don't actively listen to it. Sorry, Miku. Excellent. He's over here somewhere. There he is. Have you ever played Rhythm? I don't. What is Rhythm Thief? I've never actually heard of it. I will look it up. Bro. Yo, this looks cool as heck. Is this a Nintendo game? What is this? Is this a Sega game? What is this? Published by Sega? My first thought was like Professor Layton. Yo, this looks cool as heck. Was it only on the 3DS? They never did anything else with it? That was such a stylish looking game. What? Where is this keystone? Let's change the subject. All the weapons you see, I made myself. You wouldn't happen to have any mithril on you, would you? I do. Give him some. Hey, thanks. All right, you can help yourself to either a big or a small box. What do you mean? Let's see. FF7 mithril. The small box. Would that be this one right here? This is like a big box. That's not what I wanted. Did the game just lie to me? Where's this? Is this the small box? Where's the small box? I'm gonna have to reload. Where's the small box? We're gonna have to reload. That was not what I needed. I think this thing lied to me. I have to like watch a freaking video. Don't worry, we're gonna reload. It's over. I gotta reset the. You roulette rhythm games? I like them. I like them a lot. All right, we're gonna reset. We're gonna reset the game here, and by reset, I'm reloading. We just saved, so it's fine. It's by both Professional Layton and Phoenix Wright devs. I've hardly played any of them, although I have a little bit of the Phoenix Wright ones, and I've expressed interest in playing them eventually. Had a mobile port, but it wasn't good. That's unfortunate. I gotta reset the whole game from the beginning. Preposterous. That's not the right one. This one. There we go. Oh, the pitchy. I mean, that's how it feels right now. That's how it feels. I messed up. I clicked the wrong box. The bozo-itis remains strong. Unfortunately, I got bozo-itis. Now we do have to go out because this was the last place I saved. Okay. So we'll actually save right outside of the house next time. I think the thing was, it was a perspective issue. They were like the right side, but not my perspective of the right side, like the right side from the actual entryway. So that's my fault, I suppose. You know what they should do? So, okay. I had this is definitely a been there, done that idea, but I had this thought a long while ago where I was like, you know, sometimes I want like a sandwich and a half. Like, I don't want 2 sandwiches, but 1 sandwich isn't enough. So there should be like a store that sells a sandwich and a half. Like together, not, oh, I'm buying like a 12-inch and then a 6-inch. No, like you sell me a sandwich and a half. They should do that for like energy drinks. Like, I don't want the big one. I don't want the little one. I need a little bit more than the little, a little bit less than the gonzo size one. So like right now I'm like, man, I could do with like a little bit more, but I don't want to crack open a full one. But I'd have to if I wanted some more, and I'm not going to. I totally promised to maybe not punch Heidegger in the face, but if I do, I'm sorry in advance. Do it. That guy stinks. He gave me bozo-itis. He stinks like from a butt. Kind of like how Japan has. Do they have energy drink half sizes, but like bigger than the small size? Oh, I gotta buy that heal materia again and the revive materia, bro. Bum, bum. Dun, dun. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Oh, the sandwich? Do they do that? Like together? You could buy a sandwich and a half? Oh, I didn't mean to buy 2 of them. It's fine. And then I want the tents, right? I need a sandwich and a half. I need it. I got rid of the gravity last time. They're ahead of the game then. If they have that, they got it figured out. They're living in the future while I'm over here. I'm like that scene that a movie I haven't seen. I'm like that scene from the live action Flintstones movie when they get their like newspaper in the morning, but it's written on a stone tablet, and so it just like explodes when it hits the door. That's me. You know what? I might bust open another one. Heck it. I love sandwich. I should make us subs. You know what? I've been thinking about that one for my birthday 2 years ago. That one was so good with the mozz. It's so good. And the pepperoni. Oh, that one was so good. That was so good. Oh, hey. Because I'm thinking about it. Guys, do me a favor right now if you can do this for me, okay? Please. If you're on YouTube, stay on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, go to YouTube real quick. Go subscribe to Alina's YouTube channel. Because I believe she's like 2 or 3 subs away from the next like 100 milestone. Go do that. It says to her name, Alina Embers. Go follow that one. Go subscribe. Go like the recent videos, all of them. But mostly, just follow. Get that number up. Give us, come on. Come on. Come on. You don't gotta give me money. You don't gotta do that. I'm not asking you for money. Just go subscribe. Go do that. Did I save? I think I did. Because I'm pretty confident I only have 2 YouTube channels and I'm already subscribed. Dun, 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 dun. What time is it? It just hit midnight. How you going? Like it just hit it. Bruh. How's it going, young rich boss? 3 a.m. You out there, then, eh? You over there east side. Yup, we out here on the West Coast. The ambiguous, non-specific West Coast. Just cooling? Yo, that's awesome. Okay, let's do this for real this time. Let's not mess this up. Okay, I think it's this one. Ah! I could be in Cali. You never know, though. Possibly, possibly not. It's a pretty big place. Let's see out here, though. I don't think I can use it yet, right? Because I gotta get it up there. Just like I can't use Cosmo. Fellow EST Insomniac, let's go. No! All right, we gotta do more fights with Aerith. We gotta get her limit up. We could probably do that naturally, just by way of going to where we gotta go. But I really don't want to do that. Gotta get back to Cali. There's a lot of really nice things. There's a lot of really not nice things. But one of the cool things about over there is they put everything over there. Like if you like movies or orchestras or events in general, they got one of those for you. If you live somewhere else, no love, no love, no love. But yeah, very expensive. But you know, not that it's not more expensive in California, but like it's expensive in almost anywhere you go these days. Almost. $2 a.m. I remember, just because we said insomnia, I remember my one time I had insomnia for like 2 weeks. Hardly slept at all. So I don't know if you want to call that true insomnia, but it was like next to nothing, like for 2 weeks. I just watched freaking Detective Conan like the whole time. It was, I mean, it was a fun show, but it was an awful time period. I gotta heal. Oops. I'm also at work. You do be working the late ones. I wonder what that's like. Detective Conan was the shit. Still is. If you watch the subtitle Japanese dub, I really enjoyed Magic Kaito, Kid Kaito 1412, which was the actual first character developed in that like Detective Conan world. The manga anyway. Loved it so much. So I was like, I'm gonna watch Detective Conan. And I really like Detective Conan. You know, like you could say like, oh, it's been going on for forever and he's still a kid. Yeah, it's fun. I really like mystery stuff, detective-y stuff, so I think that's really cool. With how many F's that is, works. Yeah, it's got 1 billion. Oh, an Adult Swim for sure. Wait, do we have the they still have the HP ups here, right? Yeah, I gotta move the car. Right. I kind of want to rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho. You know, I started Yu Yu Hakusho, but I've never finished it. I do really like Yu Yu Hakusho though. I forget where I go to buy the stuff. I think I have to go higher up. They have redub. Wait, they redubbed it? Like somebody? Oh, I'm starting to feel good now. How about our original cocktail? No, that's not what I need. I need to see where you sell the stuff. Is it still going? It is. Detective Conan is still going on. It'll never end. It's but like unlike the meme of Gintama where it like ends and then it comes back indefinitely, so much so that they legitimately had like Gintama the movie, the final. This time it's for really over, and it's still going on. It's coming back again. Detective Conan has never stopped. I forgot who, but I remember posts about it. So there's just like some like essentially like a fan dub, basically. People say the Dark Tournament is peak, but I like the arc after the Black arc, I think. I don't even think I got that far. I think I've already gotten this one. Oh, maybe it was it in Wutai? It was official. Oh. I don't know anything about that. I'd be curious to see though. Is it you? It's not this guy. Do I like Final Fantasy 9? Yo, I love Final Fantasy 9, although I need to replay it. Alina's actually playing it for the first time on Tuesdays. If you want to see somebody play it for the very first time. And she's really liking it, which is awesome. But yeah, I really like Final Fantasy 9. Where is he? Behind me? Where is he? Right there. We got the Vivi posable plush. We want to get the two static figures of Garnet and Zidane. But yeah, I need to replay it. And I plan to. I just very FF7 right now, you know. I've never been spoiled on either, and we keep it hush hush. I think we're doing a good job of that. Oh, I wasn't trying to talk to that. I wanted to talk to her. Are these the ones that have double? I want to see me replay it since I wasn't here when you first played. I've said this before. I feel like a lot of those first experiences were wasted because I just had like nothing going on and I wasn't doing really anything. But I would love to replay it. Am I on an emulator or console for FF7? I'm playing this on console. This is my PS1. It's Screen Spine. It's the greatest hits version, but I'm playing it on a PS3. I do have a PS1. I do have a PS2. It's just easier to play it on the PS3. For stream at least, so it's physical, and I do prefer to play things physical. All I need to know is Vivi is a very good boy. That's what everybody says. That's literally what everybody says all the time, even though he literally set Garnet on fire and was unremorseful, literally. You know, I would get this if it gave me double, so let's just, it's not that good though. No. Oh, maybe it was Rocket Town. Yeah, there's no exploits. No. I gotta play the game as close to as for real as possible, which is fine. I prefer it that way, which is why it looks so good, right? I like Garnet, Freya, Zidane, and Steiner the most. Yeah, without spoiling anything, Steiner was my favorite in 9. But again, I gotta replay that game. I gotta replay 4, 5, 6, 8, and then 9. That's where we were at in our replaythrough. But I'm learning more about them. You just got them, so you'll see some more. Steiner caused too many problems. He's that guy though. I enjoy a character of faults. What the frick? Epa Kimma? Where should I go? And remember, no spoiling FF9, please. And nobody has. I'm just throwing that out there. Epa. I gotta go to... I was already there. Do you ever just Epa sometimes, Kimma? I'd be Epa, you know? I gotta replay that one. I gotta replay a lot of them. 4 through 9 are goated. I agree. I also really like 1, 2, and 3. I'm less keen on 3 than I am on 1 and 2, surprisingly. But I do like every Final Fantasy game that I've played, which is very nearly all of them. I gotta go to the northern continent. This is an unnecessary space to go. 2 is absolutely overhated. There's things about it that I'm not like a huge fan of at all. But the story was really good in my opinion. I love talking to people that like what's the word I'm looking for? Like the romancing saga, not romancing saga. Yeah, saga. That's the word I'm looking for. Just saga. The saga stuff was really cool. I love the Emperor. Stronger than hell. Love him. Kind of a lackluster concluding fight, but I'm fine with that, honestly. I gotta play the Game Boy or the PSP version. Really liked it. And then 3, I thought 3 started out really strong, and then like by the end I was just kind of like over it. I am not going the right way, like at all. People that like know 100% where to go constantly are probably watching me like, this guy. Listen, I got bozolitis, okay? It's a rare condition. It's a brain condition. It tells me to go the wrong way. It makes me not pay attention. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. What about tactics? I love tactics. I love Final Fantasy Tactics. I've only played the PS2, or sorry, the PS1 version, the PS2 version of Tactics. I've beaten the first one. I played a little bit of the PSP War of the Lions version of it. I need to get to the Evil East Chronicles because I've heard nothing but amazing things about that, and I'm very keen to see that. And then I really want to play Advance 1 and 2. I know people have mixed feelings about that, but I really like the art style. If nothing else, I really like the art style. Okay, maybe I can get the doubles here, yeah? Yeah, I never did that either because I've only played the Pixel Remaster version of it. Let me handle all your weapons. Okay. This is not what I wanted, dude. You're not. This is not what I needed. You're not helping me. I'm leaving. Zidane, Garnet, and Freya. I think if I ran it again, I would do Zidane, Steiner. No, I probably want to use people I haven't used yet. So I will keep that to myself until then. Forget, is it this place? I really liked the Onion Knights when they were Onion Knights. And I don't know, I didn't love the job system actually in FF3. Surprisingly. Did I buy a barrier? I did not. Oh no, I accidentally bought 2. That's literally 20,000 kill. No. Dude, I was not trying to do that. Well, I guess I got 2 barriers. Oh, that's fine. Are you looking forward to Resonance? Yes, I think Resonance looks really cool. I'm a big fan of the HD 2D stuff. I don't think that's a replacement for like the traditional Final Fantasy style, but Octopath Traveler is one of my favorite games. I love it. I love the visuals. I know it's not exactly the same, but Star Ocean Second Story R I think is one of the most beautiful looking games. What they did with like Live Alive and Tri-Strat, etc., the new Dragon Quest ones, the remakes, I think they're really good looking. And I didn't play Brave Exvius, and I know it's not exactly the same, but I'm really eager to see it. I just got I'll probably get it on PlayStation. If it wasn't, see, I feel like that's a game that would be really fun to play on the Switch too. But unfortunately, because it's a JRPG, because it's from Square. Whenever they release Switch 2 things, they're all game key cards, and I'd rather not have a game key card if I can avoid it. So probably get the PlayStation version, but I'm very eager to play it. Or maybe I just get the digital one. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it looks really good. The trailer was awesome. Very excited about that. I hope it does well. I'm glad that it's like a $49.99 game, if I'm not mistaken. I did like him better as Onions. I like Final Fantasy 17 Tom. You know it was his birthday? Tom Crumbs. My sense of direction is whack. This is nothing. I literally don't know how to do a single thing. I just spent 20,000 gil like on materia that I didn't even like really care about. I should put that all on here. Y'all need a B-Day hat for Tom. That's what Lena was saying. Like, we gotta go get a birthday cake. Maybe I'll take the restore all off and I'll give barrier all. That's what I would like to do. But I need her to I just need another all. So maybe I'll do this. I'll go to Aerith Chew, and I will take this MP Absorb and I will swap it with Sid's all, and I will put Poison instead of Odin, and instead of Odin I will put Barrier. But I wouldn't mind having that, so maybe I'll take Poison off, or maybe I'll just put Poison instead of, no, I need that. Maybe I'll put Poison instead of Ice, and instead of Ice I will put Odin, and we'll roll with that. And then I'll go back down to Sid, and instead of something here, I'll give you Ice. There. And now the ads are playing. This is a good time. You know what? Since the ads are playing, I'm gonna use this as an excuse to go pee. I haven't gone pee once all stream. So let me go pee and put the BRB screen on. If you're on Twitch, you can do the exclamation drop, but otherwise, I'll be right back. Hi, gamers. Star, Angie. How are you, Star? What are you up to? Star, did you watch any of those new Persona things? How do you feel about like whatever they've been saying about Persona? Q, what you going up to? That's not how you say that line. What are you up to? I'm actually one of the few people not too bothered by the game keycard thing. Not that I've actually bought one yet. I think, to me, the game keycard thing it's a band-aid on a situation. I think I get the idea of what Nintendo is probably going for, but ultimately it's not an equivalent of just having like a physical cart, the game actually on the cartridge, you know, having access to a digital component of the game. It's not a forever thing. It's not a guaranteed thing. I don't think I'm like as militant toward it as a lot of people come off. Like I wouldn't never get one in the proper situation, but ultimately for me, I just think like, why not just put it on the cartridge, right? Like, why not just do that? You've done that literally your entire career, and now you just can't do that because of who's to say? This shouldn't be like the only option, you know? Isn't it weird? Like, I feel like I don't want to like hasten to pre-order anything, but if they're really getting rid of physical copies of things, like that does kind of make me feel like I have like a timeline for stuff. Like it kind of makes me think like, oh, it makes me reevaluate things that maybe I was like only gonna get a normal version of, or I wouldn't really even think about getting, but now I'm like, well, maybe I do need to get that thing. And I don't like thinking that. I've been keeping up as far as I know. Not sure if there's anything I missed, but I like what I've seen so far. They've been having like individual character trailers recently, if I'm not mistaken. Like if I just really quickly look up Persona 4 Revival. Yeah, I know they had one for Risei today. I think it was today, right? 10 hours ago, yeah, today. And they did one for the protagonist. Yeah, it's looking good. Very excited for that one. They did Risei. Yeah, thank you. Do I even have any more money? I don't have enough money for whatever I was trying to do here now. Fart noise. Christopher. So have you guys subscribed to Alina on YouTube yet? I'm gonna go check right now. You better have. Yes! Good job, everybody. You did it. You hit 400. Good job, everybody. You guys did a good thing today. Sure did. Thank you. Thank you. Big appreciate. Thank you very much. It's a little thing, you know. It's a little thing, but it's a big milestone. It's going forward in the right direction. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Game for Chill. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Big thank you. Big thank. Yeah, Alina has a really cool channel. Plays up till now exclusively indie games. Has a lot of demos, a lot of like indie devs be sending codes and stuff. The most recent game that's gone up, I was kind of like, I was peeking at Alina playing it the other day. It looks really cool. This like really cool art style RPG that Alina was telling me one of her friends actually made. It's called Deluge, if I'm not mispronouncing it. It looked really cool. So if you want to check out some cool indie RPGs, it's really cool over there. But I do appreciate that. Thank you. Also, I'm gonna go fart in that tube. Yes, as you should. Been watching? Yo, I appreciate you. So much. Okay. We got the thing. Let's get in the other thing. Let's save. Last time I didn't save, I opened the wrong box, and then I had to reload over in Junon. This way. You know, I'm just sitting here listening to this music as we're traveling, and it's just like I'm getting chills about it. It's such a weird thing, you know, like I'm constantly surrounding myself and being surrounded by FF7, but like I've never quite hit a point of diminishing returns where it's like that's too much, you know? I'm never like not in awe or like overwhelmed by emotion by way of it, you know, whether it's like nostalgia or it's just like finding out something new about the character or a gameplay mechanic. I don't know, it's the gift that just keeps on giving. For me, it's a perfect game. It's so good. It has everything I want. Love it. Let's fight some random dudes right here. This game has ruined my sight. Nothing will ever be the same. You know, I would love for there to be another thing I feel this way about. Kingdom Hearts is probably the only other thing. But that's more of like an active play style, you know? Like, I have to be more engaged than I am here. Oh, I need these guys. These guys will give me this exact move, actually. That was what I was trying to get. And I almost died. Aerith did die. That was the move I needed from these guys. Well, Sid got a heal. Oh, am I dead? Is that why I can't use my limit? Yeah. Hold on, let's see if we don't lose. I did just save. We might die. This guy's tough, though. He's kicking my tuchus. Kingdom Hearts was that for me until this came along. I haven't obsessed over something badly since Kingdom Hearts. You just used suicide on me again. Okay, I didn't need to use that X potion. That was an overreaction. Yeah, I like strive for that feeling, you know? That like, aw, heck. We got the big thing. I'm like really hoping to find that again. And it might not be in something. Oh, did you just use it again, dude? It's fine. 9 gave you that feeling? Persona 5 Royal, really? I'm hoping actually for some reason that like I feel that way about Metaphor ReFantasio. I think the game for me that was like that is Breath of Fire 3. For a modern game, Crosscode. You really liked Crosscode. I've heard good things. I actually didn't realize they had a physical version of that game. I'm excited for the devs' new game. What's the new game? FF7, the game that keeps on giving. For real though, like 100 billion%. Did you just use it on me again, man? Can you stop? I healed the one guy that didn't need it, by the way. Use Planet Protector. I feel like that's a sensation I only get from JRPGs though. I don't, does that make sense? Does anyone else relate to that? Like there's other games I love. Just, I don't know, like I love Death Stranding. I might even say Death Stranding is my favorite video game. I didn't know I have said that. Mass Effect. But I feel like it's not the exact same like nostalgia-y type of love, even if it's like a new game. Like I can still feel this like this phantom nostalgia that just adds an additional layer of enticement. I didn't need to use all those high potions, I just did for some reason. They did it after it was just on PC. It took a bit before it got on Switch too. And it's like I've only seen it used, but it's like a $45 game still, which is like really cool because it's an indie game, yeah. It's kind of sappy, but games can really be that for a person. I met my friends through Kingdom Hearts, became close to them through FF7. Yeah, you never know how much impact something will have on you. I've said this before. I don't know if I said this really on stream too many times, but like the things that have like impacted me the most in my life, that have like significantly affected the way I feel about myself and the world, are pieces of media. Whether it's like a book, an anime, a video game, a movie. Off the top of my head, like FF7 has like immensely impacted my perspective on life and like what I want to do. And I don't even mean just like, oh, I like the medium so much that I want to be an active participant. I mean like, no, like the characters and like their story and what they undergo has actively altered my own real life. Whether it's like Final Fantasy 7, it's like Kingdom Hearts, these games where they have these like larger than life, often very silly and like whimsical, very wishy themes of just like do good for the sake of good. Gundam Unicorn's a big one, you know, like even so, in spite of all the bad that you face, like you should always try to do the right thing. It's like I can recognize that the world doesn't operate in that way, but like why should I not wish for that or try to exemplify that? And it's just like a really, really beautiful thing that doesn't happen all the time. And not everything needs to be this larger than life, big, impactful event. It could just be a fun time. But when it happens, it's like really magical. And I can't even put a cap on how to like replicate that emotion, but it happens. And man, when it happens, it's crazy. You're like, I cannot believe this thing has changed my life forevermore. It's called Alabaster Dawn. Does it have to do with like a deserty region? It might include the DLC for the physical ones. Don't quote me on that though. Minteresting. Minteresting. I'm minterested. The characters and their stories can alter the way you view the world. And I think that's one of the perfect things about fiction. Using these unrealistic circumstances or just whatever's, oh man, to change your life. But then, like, on the flip side of that, to talk specifically about like the art form itself, I've seen or I've played or I've heard like songs or whatever that have made me just like fall in love with the medium so much, like as an art form, where I've been like, oh my god, like nothing. I remember, and I've only seen it one time, but I remember when I saw what is it, the second Spider-Verse movie. I don't even remember what it's called. I remember leaving that movie and feeling so depressed because I was like, I will never do anything that good in my life. or like Death Stranding might be that way. I'm like, this is so good that I have ultimate depression because I will never make anything this impactful for somebody else, but I like would love to be able to. It's not that I can't, it's just like that's just the outright feeling, right? Or like a movie like Frankenstein that came out last year. I remember feeling that way, where I was like, this movie's so freaking good that my life has changed and it makes me want to like be a participant in this medium in some way. I love it so much. The Superman movie did that for me. I came out of the theater feeling so hopecore. Oh, for sure. And I'm not a big superhero movie or just superhero in general person, but I loved the Superman movie. Yeah, you're right. Hopecore. It was so good. That's why I'm like really excited for whatever they want to do going forward. I don't think it was like the most amazing movie in my life, but I also really liked Supergirl. I have high hopes for the DC verse, and I think it's cool they're doing that Mr. Terrific TV show. At least not primarily desert. I'll look it up. Alabaster Dawn. I'll pull it up right now. Hi, I'm Turd Burglar. What's up, Turd Burglar? I'm Rascal. I'm pulling up Alabaster Dawn. I like it visually. Is it out already? It says it's in stock, so it must already be out. This is like reminding me of like a Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger, but also Star Ocean visually. Not to say it's exactly those things. This is kind of the first thing that came to my mind. Whoa, wait, is that the character? Yo, I really like that design of the character. Is that the main character, that girl? That's a really cool design. Best day ever. How so? I'm glad. What happened? Has a demo. Okay, okay. What's up, Troy? How you going today, dude? I was thinking about you. I don't know if it was last night, this morning. I gotta level up Aerith stuff, though. I gotta fight some more dudes. Let's just run around and fight some more dudes. Yeah, because I was just thinking about the questions you ask about, like, you know, posting elsewhere, and I was wondering or hoping you were doing well in that regard. Is there no encounters up here, or am I just getting really lucky? Or unlucky, since I'm trying to find people? There we go. It's okay to... oh, early access. Got you. Oh, are these guys just over here? Should I just like force the limit? What should I do here? Ran into a problem with my video editing software trying to fix the issue. I haven't yet. I will get on it though. Is that for your VODs? Is that for your VODs? You know, I was really hoping I would get a good, my limit would go up faster, but I need double. It's not going up fast enough because I don't have double. So I should probably, somebody sold me stuff that had double. I thought it was in, Rocket Town, but I think I was mistaken. Vegas Pro is pooping the bed. You know what I use? It's not as fancy as Vegas Pro. I use a Movavi. I don't even know that's how you pronounce it. Movavi Video Editor 26. It's very simple. And I don't do anything super fancy, at least as of this point. But if you already have Vegas Pro, you don't got to worry about it. That one's a little more expensive, right? Although the one thing I don't like about these video editing softwares is like how you can't outright buy them. Like you have to have an active subscription. It's like, just let me buy it. I'd rather just give you money one time and have it forever. DaVinci Resolve. I am of a firm belief that there is no correct answer. Anybody will give you the preferred thing anywhere. I think you just got to use what works best for you. I actually got in a Humble Bundle a while back. DaVinci is too complicated for me. If I did anything complicated, I would go out of my way to get something more complicated. But I'm not doing anything complicated right now. But the only thing about that, Troy, is you have to, it's a monthly subscription, which I don't like. I wish I could just buy it outright. I think they have like annual subscriptions for like 1 year, but it's like, just let me buy it. Is DaVinci Resolve free, actually? Like, actually? What you need double for? I just need it so I can be beefy AF. So I get my limits up, so I get my AP up, you know? It's free AF. Is Da Vinci reason? Oh! Let's see if you got me manipulated. I don't know if he has anything for me. This is my first time encountering him. I missed. Couldn't manipulate. I missed. I missed. Oh, it's because I have a freaking big guard on. Ugh, I just got the auto. Couldn't manipulate. Not that I can't, I couldn't. I'll look out into DaVinci Resolve because I would rather have a free program, even though Mavavi's like really easy to use. I guess it's a similar concept though, right? If I'm not doing anything complicated, it doesn't really matter what I'm using. Is he running away? Oh no, I manipulated him. Nice. Now, I don't know. Will one of these give me something? Hold up. FF7 big sound? Or Great Gale? I think I've tried Great Gale. What's this guy called? Does he teach me anything? FF7 Big Bird near Bone Village. Great Condor. FF7 Great Condor. No, not Fort Condor. Great Condor. No, not Fort Condor. Great Condor. Does he give me anything? Or does he not give me anything? Maybe it is Zoo. It says you can buy it at Junon. Junon? That's way over there. Is it a zoo? Oh, it is a zoo. Does he give me anything? You are 100% right. Does he teach me anything? I don't think it does. Bummer. Let's try. Nope. You're all attacking for real now. Was a fun enemy in 10. He's gonna die soon. There you go. Bummer. He was not as cool as I was hoping. So I could go back to Junon for it? That's way over there though, dude. That's way over there. Like, I can't even go this way, I don't think, right? Can I? I can go there. Maybe I can. If I can, maybe. Triple 7? That guy didn't give me 777 though. That guy just gave me some stink. Junon is over here somewhere. Wait, oh, that was Calm. And there's Chocobo Ranch. What time is it? Oh, it's about to be 1 a.m. That's crazy, dude. We're almost there. Wait, we can go to yeah. There's some guys you can fight over here. Up there. They'll give me some good stuff, right? Can't go up there though. Just go on the beach. I thought I could go over. I know I was here earlier in the game and they were pretty tough. Let's run around here. Forget if there's something way over there. I'm gonna look into DaVinci Resolve because, like I said, I'd rather not have to spend money. Aw, frick, dude. Let's see what we got. Dragon Scales. You just suck me, dude? You just suck me, bro? Bro. Knock it off, bro. Dude, did you just miss? Bum, 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 bum. You just earthquake me, bro? Did you not do that actually? Ever? There it is. Let's see who's playing FF7. Anybody cool? Anybody? I guess it depends on how much it costs. Apparently, DaVinci's free. Oh, dude, these guys stink. They got billion health. You know what I gotta do though? I gotta give Ether actually a Cloud, surprisingly. I think I've already used our limit once. So we have to use it 4 more times, or maybe it's just 3 more times. Perfect. Not bad at all. Bro, you like do that again, but don't miss? See? Much better when you don't miss. They got a lot of health. Which is great. How do I get charged for Aerith? Do I have to heal? What's the vibes here? Do I have to get hit Is it the only way? Or is it because I already used it? Oh, she has to take more damage. It's because of the cover. She has to take damage, so I should take cover off of Cloud. I'm hurting myself here. Okay. I'll do it. I'll get rid of it, dude. Say less. I mean, I don't really want any of these. I know, unfortunately. I have to let it happen. Everything takes away stuff though, which is what I don't want. I mean, I guess I'll just put Titan on. Look, there's a whole bunch of nothing. Beautiful. Is it the worm? Got the worm. That's fine. He has the dragon scale though, right? Yo, she charges so slow. This limit is crazy. I can manipulate the enemy to attack her, but doesn't that suck? Like, sorry, Aerith. I'm gonna go send that guy to hit you. Okay, I'm really committed now though. I really want her final limit. Maybe we should put Kate Sith back on. Because, I mean, with Sid we were using Sid because we were charging his limit. So maybe we should actually keep him. Kate Sith already has his final limit. Learnable one. He has dice, he has roulette or whatever. 3! Thank you for the follow. They are all anonymous. Okay, we got 3. I'll use Big Guard. No, I shouldn't have done that because I need Aerith to take more damage. Dude, am I a bozo? I took cover off and then I protected her. Ugh. I may have chumped it just now, gamers. Well, if we're out here, I guess. It's instinct. It really is, unfortunately. Or, I mean, like, I guess that's a good thing, right? I guess I could just, like, not do anything. I could just stand still and have them attack me, right? But they hit pretty hard. Okay, we can just do that. I just gotta make sure I heal her. I just gotta let them hit me. Hit Eric. Come on. If you attack Cloud, he will hit you back. So don't do that. Bro, what did I just say? All right, I'll attack this one guy. That's a good... I don't know why I didn't even think about that. Just let him hit me. It's right there. There we go. And we got another X potion. I think we just need 2 more limits. There's probably a better group of guys to fight against as opposed to these dudes that actually do a lot of damage. Oh, I just use Planet Protector. They're not going to do any damage to me now. Yeah, it's not happening. We got to explode their faces off. Yeah. Let's see what her limit gauge is at. Or her level, I should say, not gauge. We'll see. Are you kidding me right now? Is this at 0? No. That's not what it is. Aerith. Level Planet Protector. I already have it. Next steps. Using it 5 times is the exact requirement to unlock her next limit. Pulse of Life. Didn't I... Maybe it just doesn't show on the thing? Maybe that's what it is. I need it though. We have to get her final limit. For me. Do it for him. Him being me. Worm? These guys again, okay. We'll let it just happen, I guess. Who got the limit? Sid? Cloud did. Oh, he might kill them all. For now, Viz, we're not going to be on much longer. At all, actually. It's very late. This might kill them. Ah. I'll let Sid use his limit. I know. While drawing you, I need her to get her limit. There's probably a better gang of dudes I could fight against, to be fair. Bark and Service is AS. My stream cut out specifically when you were saying things to you. Oh, no fret. I don't even recall exactly what that was. I was probably just asking how you're going. That's probably what it was. Bummer though. Can I just go anywhere? Here, what if I just like go here? By Fort Condor. All right, make it happen. Actually, I could put the cover materia on Aerith. Then she'll have to take the damage, right? Why just let this happen? How much do I get? That's a little bit. But I'm not dying, that's the important thing. I'm on auto already? Oh no. Come on, dude. Your one mission is to not attack Cloud. What did I just say? What did I just say? Attack Aerith instead. Come on. That one's on Aerith. It's doing nothing. I guess so. I wait for more people to leave because literally everyone is trying to leave. That's the thing about those events. Everyone trying to go to the same tin. It's like leaving a concert or something. I should have stayed over in the other spot because they attack me more often. And I get more. All right, well, we'll get it. And then that'll be that. And then we'll very quickly probably complete the temple. Well, you know, we probably could complete it at the temple. That's just risky, you know? Do I want to risk it? That's why I'm exercising patience. We're exercising the demon that is patience. Yeah, I gotta fly back to the northern continent. And by fly, I mean kind of glide like this. We're not exactly flying, are we? We gliding? We vibing? We vibing? We gliding? I did not. Should I go back for the double for Aerith? Is it really? Is it really? How about Ian? We denying the 4th of July in? It's out here. It's out here. Tom Cruise. I think if I'm not mistaken, a good idea here would be to put cover on her and let her get smacked around, unfortunately. Is that right? But I could go get the double. I'm already flying this way. How are you, Ian? What the heck? That sounds scary. I'm a mess. What the heck? Oh. The temple. This is not where I was trying to go, actually. I feel like I should go back there. There it is, right? It's right over there. We just run there. Well, I hope things chillax. That sounds not good or great. Oh, front row. Oh my god. I literally did not even think about that. Yeah, I was thinking about the manipulate. I literally did not even think about that. That is so obvious. Thank you. Oh man, I'm like, why is this taking forever? I could take off revive. No, I should take off Odin if I'm gonna be for real about it. I'd rather have revive go up than Odin. Because I'd have to go into the actual city proper of Junon, right? I didn't even think about the front row. Cover, manipulate, I was like, yeah, but I didn't even think about front row. Forget what shop it is that has it. I should have went from the other direction, yeah. The Junon set pieces, we gotta go to the bald bar and get kicked out. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Drinky and Gumma, you gonna go sleeper? I am gonna have to actually get off because we still gotta clean up stuff and it's late, but make food. Especially the scenes with the gun and the BG. It looks great. It looks fantastic. It's a great set piece. This way. Is there anybody that's gotten Aerith? I mean, there absolutely has. I was gonna say to level 99, but like, of course, right? I forget. Is it you that has this stuff? Welcome. What do you got? You are not the guy I needed. Your sales were very bad, and they're going to remain very bad because you did not have anything I needed, dude. I didn't even click on you. I'm not even at your counter, dude. Oh my god. I got too close to the door. There. This is items. Oh my god, I did it again. But dog, he barks at you. They've been on my back every day with basic training. I can't handle it anymore. That's what you get, dude. Ugh, it's too far. I can't with this. It's too far. I don't care. I can't be bothered to go out and then in again. I'm leaving. There were fools going the opposite direction of most of the cars, but now they're blocking other people trying to leave. Tell them to go the other direction. Tell them to rewind time. I cannot be bothered. I cannot believe they want me to go all these directions. I can't be bothered right now. All right, gamers. All right, gamers. I appreciate you hanging out. I hope you had a great 4th of July. If you're in America, if you're not, hope you had a great Saturday. Hope you had a great whatever day of the week it was for you. We'll finish this disc 1 possibly next time. Possibly. We'll definitely finish Aerith's Limit, and that'll be fun. So Tuesday is allegedly the next stream there. I'll appreciate you. I think if I pull up my chat, I can get all the stuff going. Thank you, Alina. Yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I need to make more Twitch friends. Not that I don't have any, but I mean, like, I would like to have more targets to raid at night. And honestly, looking around, like, quickly is kind of a shot in the dark. I just totally spelled Final Fantasy wrong. I just did it again. Yeah, see, I don't know anybody. Thank you. Here, well, I'll just send the raid out. We're gonna go raid Casey. She's playing Shadow of the Colossus. Looks like possibly on the last guy, which is really cool. That's a really good game. Thank you, Troy. Thank you, everybody. We'll be back on Tuesday. I missed my last fourth and the one before that. Hang out with friends last time. Before that was the plane, so I didn't have to deal with patriotic farka. Well, we saw the back rooms again, the extended edition. That was pretty cool. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the raids today. Thank you, Gaijin. Thank you, SNES. Thank you, Shinape. Thank you, Emperor Nightwolf. I appreciate you all for the support here and elsewheres. Thank you for bearing through at the beginning of stream when I was dropping 42,699 frames. I appreciate that. And yeah, thank you for following elsewhere. Thanks for following me. Thanks for subscribing to Alina's channel on YouTube. I appreciate that. But we'll see everybody around. Have a good time. If you're on YouTube, I appreciate you. I'm gonna stop that stream because I cannot send you in the raid, unfortunately. So JV, have a nice night.